Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Ganjanae, and I'm live, baby, on this here Saturday. I hope y'all are having an amazing day, okay? Happy Saturday, okay? Happy weekend, okay? It's my Friday, and yes, okay? I could not be any more happier, all right? But anyways, y'all, let me go ahead and see who's here, okay? Let's see. One second. If my computer will act right. Okay, there we go. 1 second, y'all. There we go. All right. Hey, Aqua. Yes, hit that like, okay? All of that. Hit the notification bell, share, all that, okay? Yes. Um, I can try my best to get on your stand. It would let me type. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Um, let's see. See Darlin in the chat. Hey, Darlin. Let's see. Black Orchid. Hey, love. Um, let's see. Hey, Pookie. Hey, love. Hey, Course Bar. Hey, love. Hey, Prank Princess. Um, yes, happy successful Saturday. I like that. Okay. But let me go ahead and make my little announcements, y'all, and then we will get into the show, okay? Um let's see. So here's my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel. Okay. That is one way to do it. There's also super chats and stickers available as well as Cash App, okay? Or feel free to, subscribe, hit that like button. I would so greatly appreciate it, okay? Hit that button. All right. I would so greatly appreciate the support. Okay. And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, this is the email to send it to. I know that's easier for some people. Okay. Or you can simply just hit me up on either one of my social media platforms. Okay. That is my Instagram and my Twitter. All right. Also, y'all, um, due to the fact that I am starting the show a little bit later than planned, okay, I had to be at work a little bit later than I suspected. So, we're probably going to do movie night tomorrow after Baddies, okay? Because I know some of y'all are on different time zones and whatnot. So I already know some of y'all probably won't be able to make it. So we will do movie night after we watch Baddies tomorrow, okay? Um let me go ahead and get that Discord link in the chat. Okay, if you haven't joined already, okay. 1 second. Okay. Oh my gosh, YouTube be tripping sometimes. Hold on, y'all. All right. Why is it doing that? Okay. Here we go. All right, so there is the Discord link if you would like to join, okay? Pull up, watch baddies with us, watch a movie with us, okay? Yeah, have a good time. Have a good time with the Lovebudz community, okay? Yes, yes, yes. What time do I do baddies? It really depends because sometimes they be taking a little long to like post the new episodes. Like I think last week they didn't post it till like damn near like 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, okay? So it just depends when they post it. I usually get a notification on my phone when the new episode is posted, or like I'll just go and check manually and see if it's posted or not. But yeah, it varies. Sometimes they post it earlier than that though. But yeah. Um but yeah, y'all, okay? So let's see. Yeah, I believe that's all of the announcements. Also, y'all, okay? Yes, we are having our Lovebudz holiday giveaway. Okay, this is my way of giving back to the Lovebudz, okay? Because I so greatly appreciate y'all. All right, I really do. Just to know that there's people out there that, enjoy my content and, have love for me. I just so greatly appreciate y'all. I really, really do. So I really wanted to do something special for y'all. Okay. This is my first little giveaway for my channel. So I'm actually really excited, but yeah, okay. So yes, we're gonna do that. Okay, but before we do that, yes, we are going to get into Jaidyn Alexis no jumper interview. All right. Let me take this down. Also, y'all, if you didn't know, the movie y'all voted for was Fried Green Tomatoes. So that is the movie we're going to be watching after Baddies, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second here. Um, okay. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this interview. Also, y'all, please, if you are participating in the giveaway, all right, make sure you are Cash App ready, okay? That is going to be where I will be sending out the payments, okay? So make sure you're Cash App ready. And also, y'all, keep in mind, if you happen to be a lucky winner tonight, okay, um I'm trying to give as much as I can to as many people as I can, so it won't be no double winning, triple winning, none of that, okay? So if you win one time, that's it. All right, we got to give other people chances to, win something as well, okay? Just to let y'all know. All right. Hold on 1 second here. Um, oh, you know what? Hold on, y'all. I forgot to do this. I swear it's been such a long day, but I'm just like, I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna, make sure I do this giveaway, okay? But baby, I am tired. Okay. Um, yes, yes, yes. Okay, cool, cool. All right. So let me go ahead and pull up this interview, y'all. All right, we're gonna go ahead and play that first, okay? Um, and then we'll get into the fun, the holiday fun, okay? 1 second here. Oh, there you go, there you go. All right. Okay, let me put my little banner up here. Bada boom, bada bam, ba bam. Okay, let me go ahead and share the screen and we're going to get into this interview, y'all, okay? All right, fair use, fair use, fair use, okay? Let's get into it, y'all.
Podcast in the world, and today I'm bringing you guys an interview with somebody who always does numbers on the channel. They love you out here.
Do they?
And it seems like some things are going on. You're like making moves.
I am.
Switching things up. We have Jaidyn Alexis in the building.
Like that.
How you doing? I'm the only
good.
one to clap. Besides the photographer. He's got his hands full. How's it going?
It's going good. I'm doing all right.
Definitely.
Keeping it pushing.
I've been kind of surprised because it felt like you had so much motion leading up to Blueface getting locked up. And then it kind of felt like you sort of made like a conscious decision to fall back and not keep pushing with the music and stuff like that until the last couple of weeks when you announced the OnlyFans and all this kind of stuff. So
Right.
Take me through that. He gets locked up, and how do things change from your perspective there?
Well, before he got locked up, we broke up. So there was that. So
okay.
that was like a month before he turned himself in that I moved out, and it was this whole thing.
Okay. And what led to that? Because that's kind of like the height of your music doing well and everything like that.
I mean, we were engaged, and then he came in with old girl into the house, and that's when that whole live happened.
Okay.
And I just wasn't really feeling. I feel like that just like is kind of really super disrespectful. You know, you already had the baby, you already, all these girls and all that good stuff. So I'm just kind of like, it's a bit much. You know, it kind of stepping on my toes a little bit. So I just made the decision to leave.
Okay.
And we kind of went from there. It was no hard feelings. I was just like, it's not really my speed no more.
Okay. So from my perspective, you were always down for the ride. You were along for the ride.
Yeah.
But then it felt like he started to proactively work with you to blow you up career-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Did that end up giving you the confidence to not really deal with the same amount of bullshit that you were dealing with previously?
No, I mean, I feel like even when we started doing the music, it still was like happening that he was like stepping out and doing that. I just felt like if I give you 10 years, and I mean, how much more do you want me to give you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting any younger, neither is he. So I kind of was just like, it's not my vibe anymore. So I just was over it. And I mean, it was no hard feelings. I moved out, did my thing, he got me the house. So I was like, hey, fair exchange.
It feels like the Jaidyn Alexis who was working in the fish spot wouldn't have had the confidence to make a break for it.
No, I mean, yeah. I really wanted it to work. I did. And like after the engagement, I was like, maybe like there was like some type of switch in him, but come to find out it wasn't. So I kind of was like, there's not much more there's not anything else that he could do that is like me wanting to stay anymore.
Okay.
So I kind of I just left it at that.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. How much of his bad behavior do you feel like is associated with him being like what is it? Is he a sex addict? Is he addicted to just running around, getting into the craziest situations with the craziest, or is it more of a clout and content thing?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think that he definitely is addicted to clout for sure. I think he, loves that, attention and with money, and he's still young. I mean, I feel like men don't really get that grown man mentality until they're a little bit older.
And they say that you are the person forever that you were when you became famous.
I mean, yeah, I could see. I think he's gotten the more fame and money he got. I think that he just kept running with it.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not blaming him. It's hard to turn down. There's always ass in your face and stuff like that. So I mean, like, I don't blame him for doing that because it's hard to turn it down. But at what expense? I don't want it to be at my expense. That's more so what I was getting at.
Right.
But
right, because I say this. I love the guy. I think he's a great dude. But when I was watching the Hollywood Unlocked interview last night, that was a big part of what I was thinking. It was like, holy shit, I would not be able to get away with so much of this. Like there's part of me that I was just thinking like, damn, I wish my girl would just let me just do whatever and just deal with whatever. But at the same time, I did kind of feel bad watching that and seeing like things like the story about him getting some head from old girl right before the baby shower or the gender reveal.
Yeah, when I was pregnant, yeah.
And you basically had to like disinvite her whole side and everything. And like it was the way that he brought it up, and he clearly thought that it was kind of funny. And you just like so did not think it was funny at all. You could just see the pain in your face.
Yeah, that was pretty much just like a slap in the face at that point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm pregnant and you wanted this baby. You know what I'm saying? We collabed on this baby and you were happy for it.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, that kind of threw me for a loop.
Right.
Wasn't the best feeling in the world, you know?
So what we watched play out in that Hollywood Unlocked episode was partially, you know, this building up inside of you of being so frustrated that you were just
yeah. I mean, obviously, who likes to be like? I feel like he, you know, does make jokes about it, and I mean, like maybe for him, it's like now it's been so long now, but you know, who really gets over stuff like that? It's kind of like, hey, bro, it's not really funny,
right?
You know, like you know, it was funny. It was fun for you because you were, you know, getting some top, but like me, I just had to like leave, like you know what I'm saying, like not really a vibe.
And it's also like I feel like you were playing the role of what you thought that you had to do in order to hold down your newly famous rapper baby daddy, in the sense that you weren't the girl who was saying you are forbidden from going and getting some pussy. You were more like, I'm not going to try to stop things like that I don't think I can stop, but it's a big difference when you're just like throwing it in my face.
Yeah, I think
it's easy to just go grow in some hotel room and not let it affect your home life for the most part.
Yeah, I think that's more so where the problem was, is that he kind of let it just be so public.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I kind of, you know, let him know there's an understanding. You're new to the fame and you're new to this. Like, I'm not like, there's a way to do it respectfully. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to throw it in everyone's face or let everybody know or let females feel like they can disrespect me. Cause obviously we all know about me. Like he was letting it be very known I was in the house. So it was kind of like, it's kind of like you letting them, you know, disrespect me. So in a way you are too.
Right.
You're already going out there and doing it. Like,
right.
You know, like you can't meet me in the middle a little bit.
But you would be able to, you would still probably not love it. But if you found out that he had some side chick that had never came around, had never made the blogs, etc., that's one thing to deal with that.
Yeah. Right.
It's another thing when it's like,
I think a lot of people in Hollywood do that.
Right.
So I think, you know, we don't find out about, you know, a lot of their side people. They kind of just play their role.
Right.
And if I'm playing mine, the least you could do is play yours.
And how many conversations were you guys having in terms of like, listen, we're a social media company now, or a couple now, you're like in the media, you're doing the rapper thing. So it's like, we have to do crazy shit in order to continue to get attention publicly, or was it just happening and occurring organically?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't, when in the beginning, I didn't care about the fame and that. I tried to steer clear of it, you know, but once it got to a point where I couldn't, that's where I was like, you know, I'm kind of, people looking at me crazy, you know, instead of, you know, so it just I wasn't trying to do that anymore.
And even if you're hamming it up for social media and just making shit as ridiculous as possible, it's like, you know, women have pride and women are going to have a hard time going out and being introduced to people and seeing it in their eye and knowing that they feel like you don't really have self-confidence because you're being treated poorly in the media by the guy you're with, etc. Like I know that stuff eventually kind of built up.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, you know, I slept in a car with bro, so it's kind of like, like, you know, I can get a little like, I can't get a little bit of, you know, put a little respect on my name, not just like a post on Instagram, like, and then you like go do that and then post that too. Like, it's kind of lame. So I think at a certain point I just had enough.
Right.
And I mean, a decade later, I mean, how much more time did you want me to give you, you know?
So he gets locked up, and at that point, where are you guys at?
You know, I'm living at my house and he's over there doing whatever. We had Barbie was just blowing up. So I was kind of like, what do we do now? And he wanted me to kind of sit in the house and just do nothing. And I kind of didn't really sit right with me because I'm like, you know, we got 2 kids and, you know, we have to kind of keep the momentum going. Like, why are we going to just stop? Like, you know, and if I'm not your girl, I don't have to sit here and do nothing. Like, why are you thinking you can tell me what to do? I was more so asking for advice on how to keep going, not like, should I just sit here? Or, no, it's not really was what I was trying to do.
But so he wanted you to basically just chill
Yeah.
While he was locked up for a year or two.
Yeah.
And at the time, you didn't really know how long it was going to be.
We knew that he had that at that point he had the 7 months, so it was going to be till July. But I just felt like if people are reaching out to do bookings or reaching out to do like clothing line collabs or this or that, why would I turn that down? It's only gonna produce good content for me and keep my momentum going. Why would just to have me doing something? There's no reason for me to just sit and do nothing, and that's kind of where we bumped heads.
Especially you being in the background for all those years, and then when he gets locked up, you're in the middle of your first like 6 months of being popping and being this person that's basically doing all the stuff that he previously had been the only person doing, which is doing the club appearances and the sponsorships and the videos, etc. You're not going to just want to give up the momentum just because he's getting locked up.
Yeah, and it just all it did was add to my. It wasn't like I was going to go to the strip club and dance or something crazy. Like it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, or do something crazy. Like I was just continuing to do what we were already doing. And every time I touch the mic, I'm obviously saying free blue. I would never just be like, yeah, I did all this by myself. Like that's crazy,
right?
And clearly not what happened. So all I was doing was just trying to keep the momentum going. I think that's kind of where we had the disconnect about that, and
okay, so
I feel like it worked out in my favor now.
But was your plan at that time to continue to basically like have him guide your music career, even if you weren't together romantically?
Yeah, I had no problem with that. I think that we definitely started doing something and it was working for us. So maybe maybe lo and behold, that's what we were supposed to do the whole time. I don't know. And maybe we just weren't meant to be cool friends and work together. That happens. I mean, just because we're not together doesn't mean we have to stop working if it was working.
Right. And obviously you're going to be tied together through the kids and shit, no matter what.
That just makes double income for the kids. So what's wrong with that?
Right.
So.
But okay, do you think that would have actually worked out in the long run? Because as much as I think he's a conniving businessman, or not conniving has like a negative connotation, but more like a cunning businessman. At the same time, I know he loves you and has feelings for you, and especially like if he feels like you're out of his control, that might not be likely to work in the long run.
I think that. Yeah, I mean, I guess we wouldn't know unless it actually happened, but I think that he does have problems with like not having control over certain aspects of things. Like he likes to have the full control. So us working together and me being like, yeah, we're not together, bro. Or like not listening to certain stuff he wants me to do might have been a problem later down the line. But I think if we would have just kept it going and, maybe had some type of understanding, because I'm like, at the end of the day, you have X, Y, and Z amount of people to go that you like to lay down with or whatever you like to do. And I don't think little old me should be, stopping that if you, at the end of the day, want to be with those people.
Right.
And maybe I was meant to be with a girl or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, because you've made that clear that you're unlikely to end up with a dude if you were single.
Right.
That still stands? You're still...
Yeah, I'm really not interested in like men like that. Maybe that's just right now or whatever, but I'm really not interested in that. I'm really in like my soft girl era with like dealing with girls and stuff like that.
Do you think that's because when it comes to men, you dealt with like arguably the most extreme toxic dude? I don't want to say toxic. That's like an oversimplification.
No, he's toxic.
But the most extreme version of a man that you could really think of in a lot of ways.
I mean, maybe yes and no. I mean, but there was plenty of times that I stepped on him with girls though. So it wasn't like it was just something that I just sprung on people.
Right.
It's always kind of been like a little thing that I would do. Just never got out because I just never cared enough to like do that.
And would he get like very angry about you being with other women?
He was more so angry like if they were like studs or like more masculine type of girls, and like the girly girls, he kind of thought it was funny. It wasn't like something that he was really super bothered by, which I still didn't get because I'm like, at the end of the day, they're all girls, but whatever,
I guess I could see it. If Young M.A. took my bitch, then I would probably feel a lot different than if, some super cutesy girly.
Ruby Rose or somebody.
Yeah. Ruby Rose, whatever. I can't fight Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
But realistically, Young M.A., we can scrap. I love you, Young M.A. But realistically, it's like, it's more of a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, no, I get it, but I was like, for me, at the end of the day, they're all still females. Like, so it's not like, to me, I didn't think it was the biggest deal, but I'm like, well, maybe that should tell you something and not me something, because it's like maybe I'm kind of looking for more of a masculine female, like because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, like emotionally. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I mean, I hear that a lot from women who date other women, which is basically that like the problem when you're a woman with a guy is that they're just not emotionally open enough. They don't want to talk about their feelings as much, etc. But
Yeah.
then meanwhile, with women in lesbian relationships, that's all they do.
But you
is
know
talk
what's
about their feelings all the time.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is that I was dealing with like a more stud type of female, and the problem was I didn't want to be as emotional as she did. So I was kind of like, damn, am I just like really messed up in the head, or like just so traumatized that I
You've
don't
been
like
trained.
Yeah, like, and just so traumatized that I don't want to talk about my feelings, or just kind of like submerge them so that way I don't like crash out.
Right.
I don't know. But that is kind of like my issue when I deal with girls, that I'm kind of not super willing to talk about my emotions.
Right. And that
And
probably
that
stands out a lot to them, right?
Yeah, because they're like, isn't that the whole reason? Like, you're like being gay right now? And I'm like, no, it's actually not. Like, it's actually not, actually.
Wait, if I had asked you when you were like, what age did you and Blue get together? And you're like 16?
No, I was just turning 14 when I met him.
Okay. At that time, had it ever even entered your mind, like I might be gay or bisexual?
Yeah, I had yeah, because I had already like kind of kissed girls and kind of like had a crush on girls already at that point.
Okay.
I just never like really fully acted on it as much as I did when I met him. Like, and I acted on it. I was kind of like, yeah, I need that. But I was just kind of getting started. But I was 14, so it wasn't like I was like a mega hoe or something. Like,
but then that all kind of got put on the shelf once you got in the relationship.
Yeah,
because
we were pretty like mainstream in high school. Like, I was at all his football games, and we kind of were like, oh, we were like the thing at school. So I kind of didn't care about girls at that time. But when he did go away to college, I was dealing with some like a girl, but he knew that it wasn't like it was a secret, and I'm sure that he was at college doing his thing too. So yeah,
interesting. And never throughout your whole life since you met him or whatever, there's never been a time where you just were around a guy and were attracted to him and considering it?
Not really. I mean, like, obviously there's attractive men in the world. Like, it's not like I'm like, oh, all guys are ugly or something. Like, obviously there's attractive men, but I've never been like I need your number, or like I want to like act and on it, or like, or like it's just never. I mean, I'm a great wing woman, but not really what I want to do. Like, I'm not trying to go home with you. Like, what the like.
But why is that so foreign to you? Like,
I don't know. I just like, it's not something I would be more likely to go home with a girl than I would be to like go to some guy's house. Like, that's so strange to me.
It just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it's just like so weird. I would feel so awkward like sitting in the car with him. Like, what are we supposed to do now? Like,
I mean, when I think about it from your perspective, I guess as a guy who's spent their life, hollering at women or whatever, like the concept of going back to a girl's house doesn't sound that crazy to me, but the concept of going back to some random dude's house as a woman, knowing that 99% of felons and 99% of prisoners are men, and that women like almost never commit violent crimes. I mean, yeah, women much safer.
I mean, yeah, it's never been like my thing. I don't know. All my friends, I really don't really have a lot of like gay friends, like female gay friends. Like, I have like one or two, and all my other friends are straight. Or I'm like their first girl crush, and they're like, hee, it's cute, but like they still like men. And I'm just kind of like, that's so weird.
Wow.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so he gets locked up, and then how does your life proceed from there? And are you content with the idea of kind of chilling until he gets out, or are you upset about that?
We did bump heads about that because I really didn't want to sit down and do nothing. I told him even before he left, we had that discussion, and I was just like, I don't think that's the best idea. I can't promise that I'm going to do that. And I was honest about it because I just didn't think that sounded good. And it just didn't sound like, no, it's not good for artists just to sit and be radio silent. I mean, that from just what I've observed. And he was upset about it. He's in jail. He's upset. He can't control stuff because he went from controlling a lot of aspects in people's lives to like not being able to be hands-on a lot. So he was upset about it. I, tried to keep him updated as much as I can, but it just really didn't sit right with him that I was going on bookings and doing photo shoots for clothing brands and whatever. So then that's kind of more so when he started to be more mainstream with the old girl. And I mean, I really wasn't mad about it because I was dealing with a female anyway. So it wasn't like I was sitting here crying about it. And that's like before he left, it was already a thing. So it's not like it took me by surprise.
Right.
So
And was that intimidating, having to do all these things in terms of putting together shoots and doing bookings, et cetera? It's like you always were just able to rely on him since he figured all that stuff out.
100%. Yeah. So my first time performing without him, I was like literally shitting bricks. I was like, what is this? You know, like, how am I supposed to do that? My friends are like, you got this. Like, how many times have you done this with him? You can do this without him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, it's just foreign. It was foreign to me to try to go up there and just be like, just Jaidyn, you know, and on some free blue. It wasn't like he's about to come up here and help me or something, you know. And, you know, I did it and it started getting easier and easier to do it by myself. But it's always obviously, you know, people come to see us and it's like, it, you know, it sucked when he wasn't there. I was kind of like, damn, like I'm, you know, missing my performing buddy, you know, in a sense. So, but I, you know, got over that hump and, you know,
No. I don't know. I think it's very interesting how she's saying, "Oh yeah, fine." Like you know, of course, there's attractive dudes out there, but I would never act on it. Like, you know, and then Adam 22 is sitting here talking about, oh, most of the dudes most dudes are felons and all this kind of stuff. Like, as if there's not females like that too. Okay. So I really think Blueface done somehow brainwashed this girl to think that it's wrong to deal with other men. Like, you know, even though he out here dealing with 50,000 other women, okay, when she, you know what I mean? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun though. And I just feel like I don't think she's a full on like lesbian, okay? I think that she's probably bisexual. She has to be, okay? So I just really wish that she would you know, explore the men too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking girls, but I do feel like, you know, she like dudes too. I think she's more so trying not to upset Blueface by being with another man, because obviously he got a problem with that. She just said, you know, he didn't like her dealing with the studs. Okay? And that's crazy to me, because I mean, a bull dagger is a bull dagger. Okay? Like, that's weird. Okay? That's weird. But yeah, I definitely feel like he probably done brainwashed this girl to believe that it's wrong to get involved with other men. Okay. And you know what? I would love to see her be with a real man that's going to treat her right. Okay. Treat her the way she deserves to be treated. And, you know, that's when she going to really, you know, ish on him. Okay. And as she should, because he done played in his girl face one too many times. Okay. But let's continue, y'all.
Now I know all my lyrics. I know that everyone was like, at first I didn't know my lyrics. Obviously, like I was nervous, so you would forget shit. But now I do, and I was up there doing my thing, and it got easier and easier. So I think that. But I was also telling him, I was like, it's practice until you get out. I mean, you don't want you. And when he was to get out, and if we were to put on a show or get booked for something for a crazy amount of money because you'll be out and free, you would want me to suck. That's kind of weird. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I pictured it as more practice until he got out, you know?
Right. Because I remember last time when we did the interview, which was about a year ago, that was like a couple days later, I went to you guys' show, and at least at one point he was floating the idea that he was going to have you and Krishan on stage. And that was
downtown, yeah.
That was part of why I was like, okay, I absolutely have to go, because this is a very extreme scenario. Like, if they're actually all on stage, this is going to be nuts. I pull up, you're there with Blue, and I'm kind of asking people on his team and stuff. I'm like, you really think Krishan's coming? And they're kind of looking at me like, no, I don't think so, bro. It ain't going down. And that did kind of feel like, oh, okay, like he knows that this is a great idea, controversy wise and content wise, but you seemed like you were absolutely not into the idea.
Yeah, I mean, I was not into the idea. I don't even know how or why that would come into his mind. Like, yeah, let's just get up on stage together. It's not. I was definitely not having it, and it was like, and if that was the case, it just makes it awkward because it's not like it's an artist that he's never dealt with or something, and I just was being a hater or something. It's obviously someone that you deal with, and it's weird, and
that you have real anger towards.
Yeah, and it's like, why would you know what I'm saying? And then it's that question, like, so we're both here, and like, you're leaving with who?
Yeah.
awkward as hell. So I was just kind of like, that's just not the vibe. If that was the case and you want to be so clout driven and get to the bag, you do shows with me and you do shows with her if that's what you want to do. Because I'm not going to stop the bag if that's what you want to do, but it's going to definitely put like a hinder in our relationship. But business wise, I'll show up for my shows and you do your own thing. That's all I can do. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, go get the bag and pretty much bring it back to me. Like what?
So at this point, are you like fully divorced from the idea of being in a romantic relationship with him? Because even when you were just calling him your performing buddy, I'm like, oh, okay, that's about as far removed from being your, future husband or whatever. That just feels like that's very separate. And I get it because like sometimes me and my girl aren't doing that good. Like,
why is she not here?
Why is she not here? She's actually in Vancouver. She just saw Taylor Swift's final performance last night. Yeah, she went out there for that. That would have been great. She would love to be here.
I would have loved for her to be here. I have to come back and see her.
Oh yeah, we should do that for sure. But like with me and her, sometimes we'll be like not getting along super good, and then there's like a photo shoot or a podcast or whatever, and we got to show up and we got to do that shit and just act like we're
super cool.
Solid, yeah. And it's
I understand.
And in that moment, you're kind of like, oh, so like, even if we're not feeling in love, we can actually kind of do this. But do you feel like that's kind of where you're at now, or?
Yeah, I'm definitely 100% not into the romantic relationship anymore. I'm down to work. I know that's going to be hard for him because like, getting locked up, the real world kind of stops for you.
Right. But, and you start to super rely on the girl that is holding you down out in the real world.
But he has to remember, like, before he went in, you did some up shit to me and I let, and that was it. And I told you that it's never going to happen again. Yeah. And I know he probably was like, oh, it was going to happen. Like, because every other time it's like this, but this time I was very serious. I didn't just move out and make you get me a house for shits and giggles. Like it was, but my world didn't stop for a year and some change. His did. So I have, been able to, in a sense, like heal without him, like coming over to see the kids or whatever the sense is. I got to like actually heal from what it was that he did to me. So I'm over the romantic aspect. I would like to still keep working because I think that he's so smart business wise. And even though like everyone's like, what the fuck is he doing? But like, he's very smart business wise. He's like the smartest idiot you've ever met.
Yeah. Why does that always get said about? I think Wack coined that, but yeah, you agree with it? Okay.
Yeah, he probably did say that, but he's like the smartest dummy like you ever seen in your life. Like,
yeah.
And I mean, I can't do nothing but commend him because he's obviously put so many things in motion and so many things into play for like several people, not just me, obviously multiple people. But romantically, I'm pretty much over it. I do want to be with a girl. And I think that he knows that. I know that his world kind of stopped, but mine has kept going, in a sense.
Are you guys still in communication?
Yeah, of course.
But is he still trying to?
I mean, I think that he kind of knows that I'm over it. But I mean, if he wants to see some ass, I'm not gonna be like, he's in jail. I'm not gonna be like a bitch, like, hey, see your ass, like whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be a bitch. I might, show him some ass or something.
But you say that makes me feel like, oh, when he gets out, there's a total chance you guys will get back together.
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be back together. Okay. I think that I don't want to be on the roster of 25 people that he keeps in rotation. Like that is just so not who I am anymore.
Is there part of you that still wants to sleep with him when he gets out?
No, because he doesn't look the same anymore.
Oh. He
doesn't look the same. That's not who I had fell in love with.
Like, the face tattoos?
Yeah.
What about, he already had a bunch of face tattoos.
He did, but it was very more demure than it is now.
Very demure.
Yeah.
Very cutesy.
Yeah. It's not the same anymore.
Really?
Yeah. And I mean, granted, maybe when I see him, it might feel different, but That's not really the style that I was going for.
Really? Because I mean, he did get him in prison, so they're not
Yeah,
going to be
so
the
it's
best
yeah,
quality.
and that's
But
kind of like where I'm disappointed at. I was like, if that's kind of like what you wanted to do, you could have definitely went to like a tattoo artist out here and did that. I
right.
don't think that in there was the best way to do it. And like it's like kind of dirty.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, getting tattoos on the outside, it's like you got a million other things to do, so it doesn't feel that attractive to me. But yeah, I guess if I was locked up and there was somebody doing pretty good tattoos, I could see myself going for it, even
But
though
not on the face.
the face is crazy.
Like
Yeah.
the back or your leg or like I don't know. Like how you just trust someone to just tat your face? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
And that's what I love about him is that he just refuses to act like a successful millionaire. He's like, no, and I'm getting a bunch of face tattoos in prison.
Yeah, I mean, I wish he wouldn't have done that. I wish he would have waited until like he got out if that was what he wanted to do. But I mean, he never listens to anybody, so I don't think that even if me giving him my opinion that he would have even cared. But
You know, I was thinking about the other day is that they just don't make face tattoo guys like they used to. Back
oh yeah, they don't.
2017, 2018, it felt like every other week there was some new cute little face tattoo kid, the Lil Xans of the world and the whoever's. And now you just don't really see that too often.
I mean, maybe he was trying to set a new trend or something. I don't know.
Right.
I didn't necessarily agree with it when I saw it though.
Mm,
I mean, I wish he would have waited and maybe thought about it a little harder, but he's very impulsive, so it's not like I don't think anybody giving their opinion would have mattered to him.
right.
So,
Does it bother you in particular that he got Krishan's face tattooed or whatever?
I was more disappointed in the fact that he got my daughter's name like around the same time,
Mm,
and I just kind of felt like that like she's 2 years old now. When Javon, our son, was born, like days later, we both went and got his name.
mm.
So waiting 2 years to like get her name and then try to like balance it out because like you got her name is just like kind of like lame to me.
So it pisses you off the idea that he's sort of having to like compensate for getting his daughter's name tattooed by also
Yeah.
keeping his other girl. Like you, if he is going to be dealing with other girls, you'd like it to be a situation in which he's not having to like fall in line and obey the
Yeah, I
orders.
feel like the kids should come first. Like nobody in this world would be mad or tell me something about our kids,
Mm,
even if it was a man. You couldn't tell me nothing like about if I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna go tat one of their names and then try to tat their name because they're gonna get mad.
mm.
Like absolutely not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care if you actually. I'm gonna tat it twice.
Okay.
Like what is that? So I don't like that he tried to like compensate for it, but I mean that's their dynamic. I mean I don't know what's going on, but that's more so what disappointed me. I was like, because like why did you have to do it around the same time, and why is her name so small?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Javon's is big as hell. It's like on his forearm or whatever. So I'm just kind of like I didn't like that, and that type of stuff does matter. You know, people do clock that kind of stuff.
Mm. Yeah, definitely. But have you visited him while he's been locked up?
When he was in the county, out here in LA, I did go see him about 4 or 5 times. But it was the fans are crazy, and
Really?
so they like book appointments or like do weird stuff, and I don't even know if they actually go to see him. But they had like, and then like I don't know if the jail started catching on and would like block his thing off, so it would be really hard to get an appointment to go see him in the county, and that was behind the glass on the phone. So
Wow.
it wasn't like a super great visit, and
You
it's 30
think-
minutes only.
You think that they would be able to control that more easily?
Yeah, I think that at first it was like the fans doing it, and then once the jail like caught on to who and what was going on, that sorry, my eyes water. That they had to like block it off, so it would be really hard to like get an appointment.
It is crazy because being in jail is probably so boring that talking to some random fan for a half
Oh,
hour
100%.
probably
Like,
sounds all right.
And I
Yeah.
mean, that's probably why he, you know, gets caught talking to all these girls that he used to bang.
Mm.
And, you know, I'm sure, I mean, knowing him, he was already doing that when he was out and had a million things to do. So I'm having like 0 things to do. I'm sure like that contributes to it. And then he went into, when he got transferred, there was like a period of time where he couldn't get any visits and he barely could use a phone.
Mm.
And then now that he's at Kern State, North Kern State or whatever it's called, he just started getting into like being able to send out like visitation forms. I already, you know, turned mine in, so I'm just kind of waiting for approval. But that kind of stuff like they take mad long to like get back to you and stuff. So as soon as I have my approval good and go, I'm gonna definitely go see him. I mean, he has 9 more months to do. So I mean, I'm not about to just let him sit there.
For sure. Do you think his mom's right that he'll get the tattoos removed when he gets out?
I don't think he's gonna get them removed because I just don't see him doing that. But I could see him maybe covering up what's her name's name if something was to happen. I don't think that he's gonna remove them though. That's a really like painful process, and a lot of the tattoos he has are like really dark. So it's gonna take several sessions, and
you might never get rid of it.
Yeah, it's still gonna be like a faint situation. So like what you're gonna have to cover that. I don't know. He's not gonna do that.
Yeah, you have to get it blasted like a million times to really get rid of it.
Yeah,
especially
and it's super painful.
Yeah. I've done a bunch of those back in the day. But okay, how much of this, like when you're in a relationship with somebody and it's public, part of the drama is that each person has fans, and those fans are going to basically push you in whatever direction they think is right for you. And I can imagine from your perspective as a woman that a lot of your fans probably were urging you to not be with him in the same way. How much of that do you think like kind of permeates your brain?
I think that, you know, I obviously we all see the same stuff. I see it as y'all see it. But it never like, even when he just started and like barely people were catching on to who I was, because I was really trying to like stay back. I still would see stuff and I still would hear it, but it always sticks with you. But it never made an impact in the decisions that I made, because I'm like, at the end of the day, it's still the internet.
Right.
People can have their opinion, but you're not living in it. You don't walk the same walk that I walk as much as you might think it. But a lot of my truer fans are kind of like, whatever you want to do, I support it. And that's kind of more so like the support that I care about.
Because like women are on average a little bit more sensitive, or like in my situation, my girl gets a lot less shit than me. So if she gets 100 DMs about something, she's going to really notice, as opposed to me where I could get 1 million DMs. It's just, it doesn't make me in the same way. I'm kind of already like divorced from really caring about what people are going to say publicly or whatever.
Yeah.
And I could just imagine that for you, if you read 100 DMs or 100 comments or whatever that are all kind of saying the same thing, that's got to be sort of tough to endure.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to hear that you like are making the wrong decision, 100 times. But it never made me choose a different choice than what I did. So I just I feel like when you come into some fame or you come into fans, and you have to just stay true to who you are and then go from there. Because if you start listening to the internet and start listening to what the fans say, you will literally down spiral. That is like rule number 1, to not listen to what the internet says. Because if you do, you're just become an internet robot at that point.
Yeah.
And then you're like a cloud demon, like literally.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling about the music side of things right now? Are you genuinely excited about it? Like where are you at with that?
I've been working on a couple things. I haven't put nothing up because I'm like, without him here to like really critique me, it's a little strange, because he was critiquing me so hard. And that, we were pushing.
I don't know how I feel about that last statement. Okay. I get it. Like, it's the internet, it's a whole lot of different opinions going on, stuff like that. So I think like, yeah, some people, they just be talking. But I mean, then there's other people on the internet that are trying to speak some sense into you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some people that actually are trying to help you. It's, constructive criticism, and, just, as somebody watching from the outskirts, like, I mean, sometimes it's okay to listen to what people have to say. Not everybody now, but I mean, sometimes I be seeing it, like when people be commenting and saying, like, give really, really good advice and trying to help some of these people, really think about their decisions and what they're doing. Okay. Because I mean, she's been dealing with this for 10 years. Okay. Like, everybody's not against you. There's some people out there that actually have really good advice. So I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that. You know what I mean? Because now look at you. You know what I mean? Blueface done put you in that studio saying all kind of stuff, making it seem like, I mean, yeah, I think it's safe to say Jaidyn is the main character, but I mean, it's still, the other characters in the circus, okay? There's other characters in the circus, way more characters in the circus, okay? So it's just like, like, it really don't mean nothing at the end of the day, because you're just never going to be the only one. So at this point, it's just about, what you're willing to accept, okay? Really. But let's continue, y'all.
That brand, and I'm just like, it's a lot different when he's not there with you. Or like if you just have to play something for him, it's just so different because he's not the ear that's there.
Right.
So I'm working on stuff. I'm a little reluctant to like put it out there, but I do want to put out more music. I do want to continue to do music. I like me going on reality TV or whatever wasn't the main goal to just become like a reality TV star, although it was an amazing experience, but I definitely want to continue to do music. And I didn't realize that, like, when I first put out my first song, I was kind of like, I'm just going to see how it goes. Like, it wasn't so like, I have to become a star with music. Now I'm kind of like, I like what I do. Like, I like that. I like that people like to listen to me too.
Right.
And like that, no, I can go to the grocery store, people are singing my lyrics, like, as I'm going to the car. Like, that's cool.
Right. I'm not going to lie to you. That was one of the craziest things I've ever witnessed in my whole time doing music is that when you first announced that you were going to be doing music or whatever, I didn't even really think about it that much. And then to have the songs hit hard enough that all of a sudden it's like the default TikTok sound that like girls that I know, but who I know don't know who you guys are using it as their songs on TikTok, like porn star girls and stuff. And I'm just like, whoa, like this is actually working on a level that I never would have ever predicted.
He's an evil genius.
Yeah. Well, how much of that do you give to him versus your own?
I mean, input? I feel like I'm the voice.
I just got paid $60,000 for my car crash from using this app on my phone, and I don't know if you could see
voice. And I like I like to go in there, like how we were doing it is like I like to go in there and I like ask for his opinion and I give him the topics that I want. Obviously, he's a helping hand to me because it's like sometimes I don't know how to like put it to the beat. Obviously, I'm new. Me writing my first song is kind of like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of just going in there, but everything that I talk about is me. Like, I'm like, help me word this. Like, how do I, or what would sound better? Or does this sound good? And, and he's like, that's what I miss about him being around is that, like we were a really good duo when it came to the studio. I know that he would be on live and he'd be cussing me out and all that, but that was like the best part because it wouldn't be so good if I kept up and he was correcting me. And you know what I'm saying? So I do miss him when it comes to making music. Yes, I do.
It's interesting because like I remember seeing a clip of Academics saying that he basically like sacrificed his own rap career in order to blow up. Really he was talking about Krishan, but I guess like in a similar way, you could kind of say it about you. Do you think that's true?
No, I think that when he gets out, he's probably going to go full throttle and probably have so much more to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure. Okay. When he was here, maybe to others, like he was kind of repetitive of talking about kind of the similar situations that he was going through and like, cause we all see it in real time. But now that he's been gone for almost a year now, and then he's probably going to do another 8 months. He has plenty to talk about now. I'm sure all the ideas that's running through his mind, just because he's not writing it down or he has plenty to talk about now.
Because, okay, when you think about it, it's easy to make popular music if you're rapping about a bunch of gangster and street shit. And it's harder to make music if you're going to rap about some fly shit or some get money shit or whatever. Like, at least in 2024, the fans are just more interested in hearing about a bunch of crazy street shit or whatever.
Yeah, more relatable stuff.
And when he came out, he's rapping about all this gangster ass shit, and then pretty quickly it kind of like, you know, he does Tatiana. All of a sudden he's getting motion for doing other types of music that are a little bit more cleaned up. And then I feel like he's somebody who's pretty true to himself, where most of his music doesn't really focus on a bunch of crazy violence and street shit, because that's just not really where he's at in his life right now. But he's been locked in this box for a year, it'll be almost 2 years by the time he gets out. So he's going to be surrounded by all of this sort of shit, and I wonder how much that'll you know,
I think that
he
will come out and definitely surprise a lot of people. I think that people probably will think that he's not gonna put his all into it, but I think he will. I definitely think he will, because he loves to prove people wrong in like the slickest way. So I think that he will come out and do his big one. I do.
Definitely. Did it bother you, or when you saw the baby on the other side come out looking kind of Charles Barkley-ish?
What does that mean?
Well, at one point he even said that he thinks that the baby might be Charles Barkley.
Child, not Charles Barkley, honey. Oh Lord. Hold on, y'all. I want to pause it real quick and check the comments real quick, okay? See how y'all are feeling, what y'all think about this interview so far, okay? Let's see. 1 second here, okay? Oops. Come on. There we go. Hey, Sane. Hey, love. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Yes. He said, congratulations, classy young lady. It was time to walk away. Right. Been time. It's overdue, child, for real. For real. But yeah, I do hope that she continues to stand on business, because honey, I don't know how she be putting up with this and why she keeps going back. Like, why? Okay. Hey, I said it. Hey, love. Let's see. You say, yeah, Shawty likes attention too. That's why they are perfect for each other in that aspect. Yeah, that part, Prank Princess. Yup. Exactly. You said, I love Jaidyn's poise and classiness. She was super transparent in this interview. Yeah, she was. The growth and maturity and dating a bag. I love this for her. Exactly. I said it. Yes. I do too. You know, I do. I really hope that she doesn't fold, okay, when he gets out, because she just seems more happier. She seems more like a little bit more self-aware, because obviously in the past, I feel like she didn't really know herself for real. She just was trying to people please when it comes to Blueface, okay? For real. And she don't need him anymore at all. That part. Exactly. Hello? Yes, hopefully she's done. Please. Please, I personally think that it sends the wrong message, especially having a little daughter. That is hard to say no to temptation. I feel like if he loves you and respects you and your body, he should walk away, right? Let's see. He said, me personally, I can never allow my man or woman to have a past to step out on me unless it's a poly relationship, right? Which I don't even thought about, that it should be equal if that's the case. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, like Blueface be dating these women that just be wanting one partner, and he's, he want 50 partners, okay? Okay, he likes variety. He do. And so it's like, with that being said, it's just like, I don't understand how any of these females could even think to take this man seriously, okay? For real. He's clearly, okay, a manhole. Like, just like, stop taking this man seriously, okay? You said I love the energy on God's channel. Aw, yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, we be lit over here. Yes, yes, yes. You say, yeah, but his evil side came out and got the fake pimp mentality. Yep. So he condoned Snaggle Grinch to do the things she did. Exactly. Yep. That part. Hey, princess. Hey, love. He said that's one thing. It's cheaper to allow disrespect from the side. The side H shows is wild AF. It's like he doesn't respect Jaidyn or his kids. I don't know if I can be embarrassed for 10 years. Right. I don't know how she did it. You know? Because like I told y'all, like, it's people have to learn the art of detachment, okay? It's okay to detach if somebody's not treating you the way you deserve to be treated or not valuing you and your presence in their life. You have to learn how to detach from people. It's very hard. It's easier said than done, but it's doable, okay? It's doable. You just have to really put yourself first, you know, um, talk to God about it, talk to whoever your confidant is, okay? And, even therapy, like, it's nothing wrong with therapy. Let's normalize therapy, okay? I done been to therapy, you know? It's really good for the mental. And I just feel like these girls just don't know how to detach. You can love somebody and still, like, set some boundaries with them. That's one thing I learned, like, years ago, okay? Like, at the end of the day, if some people just not going to change, and it comes to a point where you just have to accept that, and either you gonna put up with it or you gonna get the hell on and let's do something different. For real. You said he wanted both Christianimal and Jaidyn to sit and not work because he couldn't be in the control of the pay. Yep, the money. Hello. That part. That part. Thank God Jaidyn didn't listen to that money hungry dope fiend pimp. I am so weak. Right, I said it. For real. He's definitely very controlling. Very, very wants to be, he wants to call the shots. Which is crazy because how you want to wear the pants, but then you won't. Blueface is just so confusing to me. Like, I would never put up with that. He's a clown. He's a clown. Like, for real. I believe her out of everyone in the circus. She's got her ish together, especially when he isn't around. Yeah, that part. Jada, she got a little bit of sense. Now, when it comes to Blueface, she do be kind of acting like, okay. But hopefully, like I said, I hope that she, really did recognize her worth. Okay, because it's one thing to say it, but it's one thing to actually act on it and stand on it. You know what I mean? You said she totally is the real winner here. Yeah, she is. Happy holidays, Glam Life. Hey, love. Hey, Kay. Hey, love. You said the only reason why he allows her to be with women is because he doesn't see women as competition, or equal, or equal to men. And she go with a man, and he showed her what a grown man is, and Blue would crash out. Yeah, that part. Oh yeah, for sure. That's facts. That's facts. He done brainwashed this girl to believe that she can't even be with another man. Okay. I'm sure. I mean, shoot, it's some fine brothers out here, brothers, whatever you into. Okay, but it's just like, I don't believe she's fully. I think she's just because she has made it very clear that she's like, oh, Blue is the only man I've ever been with, and I think she's trying to maintain that to please him, to appease him. So it's just like, girl, you blocking your own blessings. You could have probably been found a solid man with, a good career, with manners, that knows something about respect. Okay. Something Blueface knows nothing about. Okay. For real. You said I think you meant Blue. Blue is very insecure. If Jada wants to sleep with him and just wants and yeah, it would be over. And I wish he would. I really wish he would. Yeah. Right. Happy holidays, darling. And he can't control stuff. Right. He want to control everything. It's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. You said don't look like super loving Casanova isn't slowing down with the ladies. I'm weak, right? Okay, not anytime soon. Okay. He said, I think if Jaden gets therapy and get more opportunities to see that she can do her own thing and be with the right people, right? I really think that she will open to allow herself to be loved on. Yeah, that part. Because 10 years of trauma, definitely will take a toll on you. So I do think that therapy would for sure be beneficial for her. Absolutely. She needs to unpack some things and, not be a bag lady. Okay. For real. Okay. Is she actually pleasant to listen to? Right. Right. She's actually very well spoken. She is. You say he knows Jaden, excuse me, is going to get a bag early, not late. Right. She do put up with too much. She do. She do. Like, how much more are you gonna take? This man done tatted another girl on his face. It's another girl with a tattoo of her giving him some dome, some fellatio. Okay. Weird. Like, at that point, you shouldn't even want no parts in this. Okay. Okay. I'll be making my exit, honey. I would have been made my exit when he, double back to Krishan. Okay. Oh nah. After you done proposed to me, now you on the internet, like, child. I digress. I digress, cause I will get child. Y'all know how I get. um, let's see. I mean, she still has a young mentality, low key. Yeah, I think she's really scared to really be loved on by someone else in general because she's so stuck on where Blue's going to, what Blue's going to think and what he's going to do. Exactly that part. Hello. Okay, you better clock that T. That is facts. That is facts. Because she knows that if she were to go and deal with another man, Blueface is going to deem her as unworthy. Oh, I was supposed to be the only man that you ever been with. You know what I mean? Like the audacity. Like how many women, like, wasn't he on somebody's podcast talking about he slept with like 1,000 women in like 3 to 6 months or something like that? And you got your nerve to stick child. I don't know why they even give this man a time of day. It's like it's mind-boggling. It really is. It's mind-boggling to me. Hey, what the hell? He said Blue's getting insecure. He wants to control who he's with. Yep, because that's the mistake, twist, and fantasy of his. Yep. For her to be with the more feminine woman, a pretty girl, she had her whole life to live. Exactly. Exactly. You said OMG Ganjane Blue it. Yep. If she get a good girl man, right. Okay. He be sliding down the wall, honey. For real. A mess. And I got this ice box where my heart used to be looking ass. Blue is just like Clarissa, always wanted to be in control. Right. Okay, apple don't fall far from the tree, honey. I think she's trying to protect her feelings at this point. I could be wrong. Yeah, I say that because I know a lot of people who have experienced that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, Renata. He said, I agree with you, Ganjane. Blue has her thinking that he would end their relationship if she goes out with a guy. Yeah, that part. And he would probably treat her like he treats the other chick heads. Exactly, that part. Hello? Literally. And I think that's what she's low key afraid of. Like, girl, you can't be caring about that. F that man. He didn't think about you when he was laying down with all them 3,000 women. Okay. He didn't care. So why should you? I'm not saying go, get buck wild and I mean, I'm not saying you gotta sleep with none of them, but it's just like I would have definitely at least went on dates or, like go on a date, like something. Okay, for real. You said I'm so happy Jaden didn't go on stage with that. Oh yeah, demonic jealous bear, right. I already knew that wasn't finna happen. Child, because I think it was Krishan that had went live or something talking about she was supposed to be performing with them and stuff. Like, girl, weird. Okay. He said, I honestly think Blue did her so wrong. Yeah, he did. It may now put a bad taste about men to Jaden. Yeah, that's a good point too, Connie. Yep. The only thankful that she got is her kids from Blue. Exactly. That part. She's probably so traumatized. And I think Adam has said that too. It's like, do you think that, you don't want to necessarily deal with men because you've dealt with, arguably the most toxic man on earth? Okay. And that's true. After dealing with a man like that, I probably would have, dibbled and dabbled in something else too. Shit. Okay. For real. I think the Krishan tattoo has her messed up. Yeah, and probably crossed the line for her for the moment. I believe he will always have a place in her heart outside of the kids. Yeah, that part, K. Facts. That is facts, But yeah, I think the tattoo, you could tell she was definitely upset about that. Especially, I guess the tattoo, she was talking about the sizes, girl. I guess the Krishan tattoo was bigger than the tattoo he supposedly got of Journey's name or something like that. Okay. So child, a mess. She definitely wasn't feeling that. I think she needs to get a new team and work with new people because Blue will find a way to get her in her draw. Yep, she's already still sending him new. Exactly. Talking about she might shake some ass, all kind of like child. Okay. She needs to learn a little thing about boundaries. Okay. Yeah, that's your baby daddy and stuff like that. But it's just like, yeah, like you co-parent, but it's just like you don't have to. Why put yourself in that position to, I just feel like that, when you have relations with somebody, it could it could bring back feelings, like, especially if it's good. And, just based off how these girls be acting, okay, he must be taking them down pretty well. Okay. So I just don't think that's a good idea. I don't. Let me say, y'all can't tell me he hasn't brought home any. Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, smartest dummy is crazy, but true. He said Blue's face looks so dirty and just upright with all those cheap tats looking like a child scribbling on his face. Right. And who wrote Christiano's name on his face? Girl, I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he did that. A mess. A hot ghetto mess. Okay. Yeah. Jada said, what's her name? That's a good call. Right. What's her name? Cristiano said that in the live when she was saying F little baby in his restaurant. Oh, Ninja, I'm talking about our kid. Oh, what you talking about, girl? Oh, I see her comment. It said when she cried and went on a rant about little baby restaurant, she specifically said, "You blaming me and you running around effing vicious, bring it ish back." Oh Lord, child. Yeah, he probably done burnt both of them a couple times. Okay, the way he be getting around. Okay, he is certified street meat. Okay, literally. And we know Rock Krusty Bottom was laying everywhere, spreading germs to everybody. Right. And then they was going back and forth, like sleeping with him unprotected. Ugh. Child just okay. Jaden had to get multiple. Yep, done. He would go to Snaggle Grinch and then hop out the bed and go. Yep, and go to jail. Exactly what I just said. Yep, that part. Child, a mess. Disgusting. Hey KJ. Hey love. Hey Tara. Hey love. Let's see. Jaden and Ronnie have the same thing in common. It's hard for them to take criticism from others because they have been with Blue and Rock since way before the fame. Right. Yeah, they have a lot of sentiments. Yeah, that's true, Princess. That is true. He said peace order hours before the mall incident. Yeah, that was kind of interesting timing. Okay. I'm side-eyeing that whole situation. I am. Let's see. Let's see. You said I believe Junior is Ronnie's, but part of me hopes he isn't. So maybe Ronnie can untether himself from that nasty trash man. Right. Right. I guess we shall see in due time. But yeah, I mean, that would be good for him. Okay. He could remove himself from the buffoonery. Okay. He said, I like Jaden. She's laid back. Yeah, her and Blue have history. She just needs a romance to rock her world. Exactly. And that's the thing. I feel like that's what she's holding on to is the history. They have been together, well, off and on, for a significant amount of time. So she probably just don't, it's probably hard for her to fully let go, but it's just like, like he done embarrassed you thousands and thousands of times. Like, it's unfortunate. Of course you want to work it out, especially when y'all been together that long, but it's just like, obviously he's stuck in his ways and it's just, there's nothing you can do but just leave and find better at this point. Okay. Like for real. He said Rock was sleeping around with other men besides Ronnie and Blue as well. Yep, sure was. Let's see. He said, I think Blue said the Barkley thing because he was being funny and realized he was being made a fool. Yeah. I don't think he meant it maliciously. Yeah, I mean, just I do think he was kind of like, I think he was just trying to be funny, for the live. But I mean, he still shouldn't have to, it's an innocent baby. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I didn't, cackle a little bit or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, when you see, like, because there's stuff on the internet where, like, they have, like, a side-by-side of him and, like, Charles Barkley, and they do, like, I mean, I could see the resemblance. I'm gonna just say that, okay? At least in that picture. Like, it was just one specific picture. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about when I think it was Krishan. She was holding him. And she had, like, that heavy-ass chain on his neck. Okay. Child. Oh Lord. You said I think she knows what it would take for Blue to walk away from her and she won't do it because she's not emotionally done. Yes, that part. Clock it. You better clock that T. Okay. Facts. Absolute facts. Hey Cock Beauty. Hey love. You say, yeah, there's nothing wrong with therapy at all. Absolutely nothing. And most importantly, getting the right type of therapy or counseling as well for your needs. Exactly. Yeah, that part, Black Orchid. She said she weak for her 2 kids, baby daddy. She just trying to be strong. Exactly. I said it. That's exactly what it's giving. Okay. At least she trying. So I imagine Jaden is getting some good sleep these days while Blue is locked up. Right. Okay. Like, finally, some peace and quiet around here. Okay, for real. For real. 1 second, y'all. Okay. Wait. All right. Let's see. Says, I'm happy for Jaidyn. The cult members really bullied her over the years. Now she's winning. Yeah, that part. Definitely happy for her. You know, she's thriving. She's getting to her coins, honey. Okay, I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not. Good for her and her kids, you know. You said Jaidyn should be proud of herself. She doing what a mother is supposed to do. She has home to go making her own money, not counting on Blue for anything. Right. Right. She don't need that man. He said Blue is a POS, right? And I hope he didn't change Jaidyn's perspective on men, but I really think if the right one came along and showed her what it was to truly be loved, I think she'd be surprised. Yeah, that part. Exactly, God Beauty. Yep, that part. He said, I'd love to see Blue really crash out. Right. If Jaidyn dated another man, a real man, because Blue would lose his. Oh, yes. For sure would. He said, I just know their pH balance was funky. I'm so weak. Right. Oh, you said not street meat. And yes, girl, street meat. Okay. This is why I don't eat off of food trucks or carts now. They act like HIV. Yeah, other things are not going around. Like, yeah, exactly. Exactly. You gotta be real careful. You can't just be, you know what I mean? Can't just be laying down with anybody. You lay down with the dog, you're gonna catch some fleas. Okay. Rock is going to be Blue's karma. She has already just said that everyone else has to suffer because of it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Blue better stay away from Cristiano leaving that. Yep, exactly. Yep, draining hole alone. Yeah, Blue definitely keeps them in rotation for sure. Oh yes, he's. Oh my God! Not use, recycle, and repeat. I am weak. Right. Looking at. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I think maybe Jaidyn just sticking by Blue because now that she's blowing up, it's going to be even harder to find sincere people, and she knows what to expect. Yeah, from Blue. Yeah, that's a good theory too, Black Orchid. You know, that's a good point. That's what she's used to, and I don't know. She said that was the best part, getting cussed out in the studio. I'm like, huh? Okay. You could have gave you constructive criticism without disrespecting you. Okay, because I didn't like that. I remember that live when he was calling her out her name and all like, oh no, baby. Okay. A mess. A mess. But anyways, y'all, let's get back into this interview. Here we go, y'all.
Barkley's baby. I think he was kidding.
I think that I would hope that he's kidding. I think that it's hard for me to, because it's like, you know, that baby was had on me, so it's hard for me to have some type of opinion about what's going on, because I'm just like, I don't wish no ill on. I really don't wish no ill on anybody, or even a baby in particular. I want things to work out the best that they can work out, because some stuff is just not okay. You know what I'm saying? And as a mother, I don't agree with all his decisions, like, you know, posting certain stuff or, you know, whatever, or saying certain stuff about a baby. I don't agree with everything he's done. No, I don't, because I'm a mother. But I do want things to get settled and taken care of. That in the best way that they can. I feel like that's all I can do, because it's hard for me to even be sympathetic, because it was happened to me and on me, rather than me just like being a fan that's seeing it. And obviously if you're a fan, you're kind of more like, what's going on? But me, I'm kind of like, I want it to work out the best way that it can.
My whole thing is that I'm willing to accept people being drug addicts, smoking weed, drinking all the time, whatever you want to do. But when you get to the point where your desire to get fucked up is greater than your desire to have a healthy baby, that to me is probably like one of the most evil things that I could imagine a person doing, is like knowingly creating a situation in which their kid's probably going to have issues, at the very least, that are gonna affect them for all of time. I mean, maybe I'm lucky because I've been surrounded by women who take their motherhood pretty seriously.
Yeah.
But to me, that is just like so beyond the pale of what I could ever accept for somebody. That is just so.
I mean, I agree.
And I know you're hesitant to like fully cast judgment and everything. And obviously, like, you got to just love the kid no matter what.
Yeah.
But that, like, even just seeing people make jokes about it. I mean, I guess I can't blame them for making jokes.
The jokes are it's really out of pocket because at the end of the day, that's that's a human being that's it is suffering in more ways than one. And I mean, when there's nothing that us outsiders can do really to help the situation, so we all just kind of have to just hope for the best. But it is hard to watch. I will say that it is hard to watch, but like I said, it's hard for me because it's like it happened on me, and it's like my hands are tied. Like, I can't do too much. I do want there to be some type of answer. I know there's like a lot of questions about who is the dad and what's going on. I mean, I would love there to be like a solid answer.
I'm like, wow, like I can't believe she said that, but it's like I really liked her response because it's like, she's still kind of like, yeah, it's wrong. He's a human being. Like, people shouldn't be, talking down on a child like that, okay? Because there is like, people on the internet, that be saying little things about him and stuff like that. And it is kind of like, it's wrong, okay? But for her to even sympathize with that alone shows that she, how mature she is. Okay? Because she could have definitely went off and been like, she could have said some pretty harsh things about the baby and all that stuff like that. And then, for her to be this mature, even though, the baby, the alleged baby, okay, was made, with her baby daddy, the man that she's been with for, a while, okay? She's still like, don't talk about the baby like that, okay? But yeah, like that was a pretty mature response, and I'm actually surprised that she even spoke on it. I would think that would be a question that she maybe would have, like, next question, but hey, I'm not mad at it. I ain't mad. Okay. Well, let's continue, y'all.
Because obviously at the end of the day, that will affect my kids if it is. So I would like there to be some type of solid answer.
So you're not sure if the kid is his or not still?
I mean, I think there's a lot of questions surrounding it.
Oh, okay. I kind of thought that had been settled, but I guess, yeah, you're
I
right.
know. I mean, like, I think that if, I think that Blue was questioning it, and I think that if the other person who's claiming to be the dad or whatever the f is going on, I think that if I wouldn't go so hard about a baby if I didn't think it was mine. I don't know about anybody else, but I wouldn't do that.
Right.
So, and I don't think a man would do that either. Like, if like they were like, oh, that's your baby, cool. Unless I actually thought it was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of like, I hope that there's some type of, some type of answer that comes out of that, but because it would also affect my kids. But I'm just, I like to stay clear of that because I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up, and it's just, I don't want to be involved in something like that because even if messed up stuff was happening to me, I don't have to go out of my way to be evil or in any way and say stupid shit or post certain shit. Like, I don't have to do that, to be happy and be blessed in my life. So, I've been blessed this whole year, and I'm going to continue to be. My kids are healthy and beautiful and amazing. Like, they surprise me every day.
Definitely. How old's the boy that I just seen out there?
He's 7.
7.
Yeah,
okay.
He'll be 8 in April.
I seen him at the corner of my eye as I was coming in here. I
my daughter is out there too.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay. So is it true that you're dating somebody in the WNBA? That's fake. They were saying I don't even know who this is, but Jocelyn Morris. Is there any truth to that?
She's not the WNBA, but she did play basketball back in the day. But
So this is not a no.
No, it's like we were, but I feel like there are certain things that happened that I felt like that were clout driven, and I can't decipher it yet. So right now I'm single and I'm dating myself. I'm dating a bag. I'm dating, like my life right now, and I want to, make sure that I'm as happy as I can be before I try to pour into somebody else's life. But I do feel like there were certain things that were done that were clout driven.
Really?
Yeah. And I think that I'm new to the dating world, like seriously dating world, because all the other stuff that I did was kind of just like, I really was with him and I was kind of just stepping out with other girls or whatever. But when it came to her, I tried to take it as serious as I could. But
what was the clout move that she busted that rubbed you the wrong way?
I just feel like I don't like as long as she's known me, I've had a baby dad.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like for you to kind of, mess with me for a year and then try to always bring him up is kind of like, and then to like make it seem like that was the reason that we're not working because I have a baby dad when I haven't even gave that I want to be with my baby dad in I don't know how long. So I kind of just feel like, I don't know if it was like using me for clout or whatever. Cause I don't know if y'all saw, I took her to the Baddies premiere with me. I've been, on her YouTube. I've been on her TikTok live. I've done stuff like that to kind of feed into her, to pour into her. And I just like, now you want to talk about my baby dad. And I'm just kind of like,
oh shit.
I don't even want to be with him.
Right.
I just covered up the tattoo. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm single right now, dating myself, but that could maybe be a later in life. But right now, I hope she focuses on herself.
And it ended because of this clout chasing stuff?
Yeah, mostly that and because I don't know if she thinks that something's going on, but that's females for you. So like when females are trying to talk to me about something where I'm just kind of like, there's nothing going on, I just kind of shut down. If I tell you this, that's what it is.
Right.
I don't want to keep talking about something that like is not going on.
Right.
And someone that's not here, that like, how can something be going on?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But
there's got to be like a lesbian code of conduct when it comes to baby daddies.
I mean, especially if you knew me before that we were messing around, we were friends, and I still had a baby daddy. And you come and, I always had, it wasn't like I just had the baby daddy.
Right. It
wasn't like I just had a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, hey.
It's very interesting, though, that like you were with this guy for so long who's kind of athletic, big, tall dude, and then you end up with somebody in the WNBA, like the closest to possessing those attributes. She never
played in the WNBA.
Oh, right.
She just did like college basketball or whatever.
I'm sports, so I really
she did like college basketball or whatever it was. But I mean, maybe I have a type. I don't know.
Right.
But, yeah, I'm leaving that where it is, and I'm gonna focus on myself. I mean, I like girls, so if more girls are to come, that's probably what's gonna happen.
More girls to come. Are you quality over quantity or quantity first?
No, I want quality. I think I'm in the point in my life where I would like to, be in the matching PJs for Christmas and shit. But I'm also. I think when I first started dating her, I was, just fresh out of a relationship, trying to be in a relationship, so it kind of was like not balancing out. And like, okay, you might catch me doing this or that, but it was never anything to the point where it's like, I'm embarrassing you. Like who cares about that? Like nobody.
Right.
Especially if I'm taking you here and taking you there and posting you and doing all that. So that's where I'm saying, like, when it comes to like being with girls, I feel like I am so traumatized that sometimes I start acting like him. And that's kind of like where I hate, like, I'm mad about myself because I'm like, damn, like
that's who you learn to be in a relationship
that's why I'm kind of like, damn it, like, oh my God, why am I acting like that? But as like more recently, I was taking it more serious, and it's just like all the questions and insecurities and whatnot, I just can't. I shut down because I'm like, how many times do I got to tell you? And if I've made permanent decisions to try to show you, I don't want to keep talking about this.
So you're more comfortable being the girl in the relationship?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like when it comes emotionally wise, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like you might present as more feminine than the average person that you're going to be with, but then at the same time, I think emotionally, you kind of want to be in control.
Yeah.
Well, with other women, I feel like you're more submissive to Blue, but that's different.
Yeah, and that's like a whole different category.
Yeah.
Like I can't even compare the two because they're so totally different.
And you got into that situation in high school when you were like,
yeah, and I'm a whole different person, and I think that that's kind of where it's kind of where it all gets tricky because I'm a different person than I was a year ago. Like I'm a whole different person. I'm more confident in myself. I am more like standing on business. So when it comes to what I want to do and how I want to do it. And now that, like when someone just leaves that was in your life for 10 years and is just gone for a year, you have to kind of start making decisions, especially if you have 2 kids. Like you have to start making different decisions.
Right.
Whether he likes it or not, whether she likes it or not, whether they like it, like whoever. Like, so I've definitely fallen in love with who I've been becoming, but I'm not going to settle for something that's going to keep hindering that.
It's crazy because it might not have ever happened if he didn't get locked up. Like you might have kind of stayed in that same storm.
I think that it was definitely a hamster wheel, but I don't want him to be in jail and I would have never wished for him to go to jail.
Right.
But since he did go to jail, I have become more of who I am because of it. Like, and healing without him here was obviously a lot easier because how are you going to heal when someone comes and sees you every other 3 days? So it's not super easy to heal like that.
And he's got you on this like consistent dopamine schedule where it's like there's just always some crazy shit happening.
I mean, I have the kids, so it's like,
yeah.
And then it's like if you have certain
exactly. Okay. For her to say she's, was able to heal without him being around is very telling. Okay. Yeah, because he was the problem. Okay. He was the weapon formed against you. All right. We all know Blueface ain't no spokesperson for growth and maturity. Okay. For real.
Certain people or things going on at your house, I like hell if you think my kids are gonna go over there.
Right.
You're not about to be over there trying to poison my kids and some weird shit. Like, no.
Is that a real concern?
I would definitely not trust my kids over there if certain people are there. With him, sure. Absolutely. He loves those kids. Like he would do anything for those kids. But sometimes the people that he surrounds himself with, not so much.
But poisoning a kid has got to be one of the worst things that you could ever imagine anybody doing. But you're saying you wouldn't put that past Krishan.
Correct.
Has that ever happened or anything?
No,
similar
it's
to
not.
That?
I just don't. I don't trust her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust her with my kids, especially considering what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I just, and the hatred that spews off of her about me, like it's not something that I would feel comfortable with my kids doing.
Right. Because you don't want your kids to be spending time around this person so much that then that person starts to be able to feed narratives to them, etc.
Yeah,
which you could very much imagine happening.
Yeah, and granted, you just never know what happens behind closed doors. And if I'm out somewhere or at home and like something was to happen because of that, I would end up in jail. You get what I'm saying? So it's like my kids are so precious to me and so just God sent that I would never allow anything that I felt any type of uneasy about to go down. And I know that he loves them and but things happen when you're asleep. Things happen when you run to the store to grab some blunt. Things happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Kids mysteriously fall or kids mysteriously whatever.
Right.
I can't have that happen.
It's crazy because like me and my girl have had hypothetical conversations before about like if we were to split up, how long is the appropriate amount of time before you can introduce your kid to the new person that you're seeing? And I just realized from talking to her that like to her it is such a gigantic thing, like just that introduction, which I guess I hadn't really thought about it that much. But I mean, yeah, like I think if you want to be respectful of the parental relationship, you have to treat that as a massive decision.
Well, yeah, that, and it's like especially the age factor comes into play. So if you're introducing kids to somebody at a young age, you kind of are grooming them to be cool, like to look for that person.
Yeah.
Someone, if you're introducing them to a kid that's like 12 years old and you're like, oh, this is mom's new friend, different story than if they're 7 or 2. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful about shit like that. And I've definitely, like, I know all that. My mom was a single mom and she never introduced me to anybody except like one person. And me and my sister were both old enough to understand like this is mom's dude, but things happen,
Definitely.
So, but he ended up being around for a very long time. So it was just like, you have to be careful about stuff like that. And especially if there's no respect level there. And like, granted, obviously there has been shit that's happened between the three of us. That's, but if there's no respect level when it comes to the kids, then I do not want you around my kids, period.
No, definitely. I just wanted to ask, what's your relationship with Wack at this point?
Me and Wack are cool. We're always been cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I talk to him here and there. And he just he'll check in, see if we cool, or if something's going on in the media, and he's like, or I'm like, what the fuck is going on, or whatever. But me and him are cool. I mean, I haven't seen him in a really long time, granted, because Blue's in jail, so there really hasn't been a reason to.
I mean, I think he appreciates you providing some sort of normalcy in his life, because when Blue wants to be with some crazy girl or whatever, it's like he, as a manager, just kind of got to be along for the ride.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's like you can kind of tell that he would prefer Blueface have like a more simple way of life.
I think so too. I mean, I think that he's similar to that. He kind of, he Wack is crazy too, but I think that he prefers to have someone that's more of a stable human being. Granted, I don't know what he got going on, but he's
also 20 years older than Blueface, so he's had a little bit more time to realize that.
But he also appreciates a more stable relationship in his life also. But me and Wack are cool. Me and Wack have never had no problems, and he's seen me he's seen me and Blue go at it, and he will still be like, sis, fucking crazy, but we gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? We in this white neighborhood, but like me and him have never had no problems, and I think that he appreciates that, because there's like a certain respect level that has to happen. Because it's like, at the end of the day, I met him and he was his manager, and he was making so many moves for him. Like, they were working together, and it was working. And just because he's in jail, or just because they're not doing music at the moment, doesn't mean like I'm gonna be disrespectful or something like that. No, that would never be me.
No.
And even if he says something that I don't necessarily agree with, doesn't mean I have to go and call him and cuss him out or something. I'll just be like, bro, what is that?
Definitely. So what was it like going on Baddies after all these years of like doing something that public and separate from the Blueface universe? It must have felt kind of crazy.
Let me see that. That's how I feel about that. No, let me see. But no, you know what? I really appreciate my Baddies experience. I do. I really had a good time, and I don't really have much negative to say about it. I know that people might put like a negative, connotation on it, but I had a good time. And, I know I got into it, I might've got into it with somebody or whatever, but sometimes, that's what happens when you're with 20 bitches. That's the type of shit that happens. You're with 20 bitches and you speak your mind and somebody might not like it. That's all that happens. But my Baddies experience, I loved it. I had a good time, and I appreciate the opportunity, and I would do it again. And I really went there just to keep pushing the music and keep pushing my brand, and just still kind of keeping the momentum going, like I said. And I don't really have much negative to say. Like, fights happen. You get into, if you're around 20 females, I'm not around that many girls at once ever.
Right.
So like, it was definitely like a culture shock to be like around all these girls and you don't know them, because I went in not knowing anybody. Some of the new girls, I've heard of each other or whatever, but I didn't know anybody.
Was it more or less real than you thought it was going to be?
It was as real as I feel like it could have been, in considering the fact that, like, there is cameras rolling, and cameras don't roll all the time. So it's like, at some point you have to be like, oh, the cameras are rolling now, like, this is what we're doing, or this is the scene that we're doing now. But then it's real reactions. Like, obviously I need to know if I'm gonna go hiking today or going to do a striptease or something. Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know the room that I'm about to be in. But then when you get to that room, it's definitely just what it is. Like, because sometimes they might bring in someone you don't like. You might have just fought that girl, and then now you guys all have to go sit at a lunch.
Right.
Like, I need to know what we're doing. But when we get to that room, then we know what we're doing.
Right.
So I was never instructed to do anything like that I didn't want to do, or I was just told what the day was going to consist of, and you go from there.
They just set up scenarios that are likely to cause drama.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's filming, so it's like, it's not like we're in the house and we're 24-hour in surveillance. That's not clearly that's not what's going on. So you get told what we're doing today, and then it's up from there.
Right.
So if we're going hiking today, cool. If we're going to go to lunch today, cool. But then from there, you know what you're doing.
How long does it take to film a season?
I was gone for 40 days. 30 some or 40 days.
Wow. Was that hard?
It was really hard because I've never been away from my kids that long.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's gotta be
So
difficult.
yeah, and I feel like it was hard for them because it was like, you know, their dad's gone and then I'm leaving for 30, 40 days and it's kind of like, what is going on?
Right.
But I had my people that are close to me around them. So, and I obviously talked to them every day. So I wasn't too concerned about that. But I know that it was hard on them for me to be gone that long. But I mean, moves got to be made. So, I mean, I don't regret going and I would go again. So
It's got to be a pretty good bag for you to be down to take off for that long too, huh?
I mean, yeah, my bag was very nice.
Right.
My bag was nice.
Probably more than certain other people.
Probably. I mean, probably. I would probably assume so.
Everybody's got different.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would assume that the bag was different, sure, but my bag was nice, and I'm not mad about my bag.
Right.
For 40 to make in 40 days, I'm not mad about it.
Was there any moments where you felt like going home?
Going home, no. Homesick, yes. But I knew that I was there to do a job. Some jobs take a day. Some jobs take a couple weeks. Some jobs take a month or two. Like shit. So I was prepared. I was mentally prepared. I was like having to, you know, coach myself. Like, you know, you're here to do a job. So you have to finish what you started. And that's really mainly what I wanted to do is I didn't want to seem like I was like leaving because I was like, thought I was this or thought I was that. But I definitely miss my kids. But I'm glad that I finished it out.
Right. Definitely. So where did the decision come from to start the OnlyFans?
This agency called Rumor. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's like a lewd agency, no nudity or anything like that.
Okay.
They reached out via one of my stylists and reached out to see if I was interested. I had a meeting with them and I was like, you know, look, I am not interested in doing anything like nude or anything like that. That's not my brand. And they're like, yeah, no, like we don't want any of that. So I was kind of like, okay, like I'm interested to see what you guys want to do. And they were completely cool with like me being hands-on to like the content that gets put out and like what's going on. And I was like, you know, we can do a trial and see what goes on. And so far so good. I'm happy with what's going on. I'm happy with the money that I'm making. So, you know, it's exclusive content that may or may not ever get posted on my Instagram. So if you're interested in that, if you're a fan of mine or you're a fan of seeing, you know, stuff that I might not post on Instagram, then it's for you.
Right.
And I'm still sticking to my brand. I'm not going to like do something that's not my brand.
Right.
You know, so.
Is this something that you had ever discussed with Blueface while he was still out?
No. He actually wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I was kind of like, bro, didn't you do OnlyFans?
He did too? Who did he do it with?
He did the Blue Girls Club.
Right, okay,
so it's kind of like, I'm like, exactly. Like if you are on there doing a show, you don't think that I could go on there and do like content that doesn't mean that I'm like on there like, you know, doing some weird shit like that's out of my realm. Like, you know, some people that works for them.
Right.
But like that wasn't the brand that I was going for. And I don't know if he just like thought I was just going to be on there being a whole star or something, which is cool if that's what you do, but he knows that I wouldn't do that. Right. And that's kind of what bothered me is like, why are you upset? Because like, first of all, you did OnlyFans and it wasn't necessarily.
Well, he probably wants to keep you in a certain place and then keep, you know, the 12 crazy chicks that he has on there in a separate place.
Yeah. But if he was to see what the content was, he would be like, oh, okay, cool. I don't think he would be mad about it at all.
So have you had conversations about it since you started?
Yeah. And we only really talked about it once. And then he called me when I was at a photo shoot for something content wise that I was doing. And I don't know if he thought that I was like going to be like a whole, like it was like going to be a whole setup or something, but it wasn't. It was just like literally taking pictures. And I did like 4 or 5 looks and it's not stuff that's on my Instagram. So that's something that people can look forward to. Like if you go tune in, you see behind the scenes, you see content that's not on my Instagram and it might not ever go to my Instagram. So you look up if you do that. So I think that he thought it was going to be something else or like thought I was just like going way off tangent, but that's not what it was.
Definitely. Okay, so the first thing you ever posted was basically you talking about how you covered up the tattoo of his name.
Yeah.
What made you want that to be? I feel like it's hard to not take the OnlyFans as a sort of specific anti-Blueface statement if the first thing that you're doing is talking about how you covered up the tattoo.
I mean, really, I did that because I felt like, you know, the whole like, Ogre got chased down in Subway. I don't know if we all saw that, but she got chased down in Subway because somebody else thought they was the dad or whatever was going on. And then she proceeded to post the face tattoo because nobody knew about that.
Mm-hmm.
We knew about all the other face tattoos, but we didn't know necessarily that was there. So I'm like, I'm going to turn these lemons into lemonade, like, because y'all think y'all like clowning or something. Like, she was really doing that to try to hurt, like, prove a point. And because like he was mad about that situation, and that's why he was doing the most and following all these girls and da da da. And so she wanted to like retaliate and try to prove a point. So I was like, I'm over here at this photo shoot, like, post that now. Run with it, because it's like I'm someone that will always turn the lemons into lemonade. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but like if I see something happening and it's like I can see a way to turn it into a bag, I'm gonna do it. Why else would I? You know what I'm saying? So, but the tattoo has been covered. Right. It's been covered for a minute now, and that was just because I'm over it. Like, you can't put a bumper sticker on a Bentley. So I'm like, why am I gonna keep having this tattoo on me, and it's not what's going on anymore?
Right. But it might strike people as odd because you don't really want him to be entirely out of your life. And I think to a lot of people, when you have a lot of tattoos, it's not like each tattoo is like who you are currently with. It's more like chapters out of your life. But did you feel like you had to do that in order to kind of turn the page?
I do, because I was like, you know, it was on my ass. It was a full government first and last name on my ass. So it's kind of just not the most appealing to somebody that's like, you know, that if, you know what I'm saying? Like,
feels like you're fucking somebody else's property. You
know what I'm saying? Like, you got a whole bumper sticker on it, and it's like it feels like you renting the car or something. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really what I was trying to do. Why y'all laughing? Like, I have to say it, like, it wasn't what, like, it just wasn't giving the vibe anymore. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna cover this shit up, because it's not. I truly don't want to be with him, and I'm moving, and I'm moving in life, and I'm literally moving. I just moved into a new house, and I was like, you know what? It's time to move on. And I don't know, and like, maybe he'll get that at that point. And it's all love on this side, but not like that. So do your thing. And then, but it's been covered. I was not going to post it for real, because it's like, what am I going to do? Post a picture of my ass? But I was like, when I saw that all happening, and it was like, and it really was because it's like, I'm getting posted in it as well. They're, you know what I'm saying? They're like, I wonder how Jaidyn Alexis feels. Why? You know what I'm saying? But if my name is getting brought up, then why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not turn the lemons into lemonade?
If you were in another relationship, would you get their name tattooed? Or is that
probably not? No, probably not the best idea. Don't recommend. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't recommend. Like, don't recommend.
Yeah, I know. I feel kind of like a weak ass lover. I've been with my girl for 10 years. We both don't have tattoos.
You know, they say it's bad luck, though.
I could see that.
Yeah, they say it's bad luck, and I probably wouldn't. So
early on in the relationship, she suggested it, and I was like, nah, we don't gotta do all that.
Yeah.
When I think about it now, I'm like,
they say it's bad luck, so I probably wouldn't suggest it. As a friend, I probably would not tell you to do that.
But what if you just want to like control her mentally?
Yeah, I feel like that's the wouldn't want to do that either. So,
but that's like the point of doing it, right?
Like,
it's like to really
I mean, like, it's
make it hard for her to leave. You see these girls on Software Underbelly who have like mad pimps' names tattooed on their face, and they keep having to get it covered.
Yeah, that's up.
But those dudes are like making them do that shit.
I mean, if you're a pimp at that point, you do. Yeah. So, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody, you know, and especially since I did it on my ass and it was first and last name, like in blue, like it was no getting around that. Yeah. So I had to cover that up.
I haven't seen it. What did you cover it up with?
I covered it up with a flower. I'm like, I already have like a dragon situation going on, so I'm just trying to like connect it all and make it like a Japanese situation.
Okay.
So, yeah, shout out to my tat artist. So.
Do you plan on having any involvement at King of Crabs?
Well, I mean, of course I'll go eat there. I mean,
Blueface's new
restaurant,
seafood restaurant,
go check
King
it out.
of Crabs. Yes, this is a Crip rapper who started a business called King of Crabs. It's pretty unprecedented. It's really never happened before.
I mean, he does things. This doesn't surprise me. But you know, we used to eat at King of Crabs in, I think it's North Hollywood or somewhere in the Valley area.
Oh, there's another location.
Okay, yeah, there's several, and it was next to his like boxing thing.
Okay.
So we would always go eat there. So after he would do like his like trainings or whatever, we'd go eat there. That's our favorite spot. And I don't know, somehow he ended up talking to the owner and was like, like, I want to open a franchise. So then it just kind of ended up, with the whole, because me and his mom quit at separate times, but we quit because it just wasn't, the treatment was crazy.
The treatment by him, or
yeah, the treatment by him. I feel like he definitely didn't understand the work that was going into there. So,
it's got to be pretty rough being at that point in your life, and you're like, I mean, it's got to be a lot of bad smells, crazy customers.
I mean, at that point in time when I was working at the restaurant as the cashier, I would have that was not the job that I was ever going to apply for at that time.
Right.
Like, what the like, I could have just been at home, but I was doing what I thought I should have done at that point as a woman. Like, if I'm your bitch, then that's what I was going to do. But yeah, I just, at that time, me and his mom weren't like on the, like, it was a lot to like live with someone and work with someone, and then like he was just coming and going as he pleased, and then like we're at work, and like you're out, getting some head somewhere. Like, yeah, no, that wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, not a lot of females who are gonna really.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Like
in the long run, yeah, that's gonna be tough.
What the fuck? Like, yeah. So I was also, I just found out I was pregnant, so I was kind of like, yeah, it's kind of giving like I don't have to be here anymore. Like, and then me and him had got into it, and we broke up, and then when Carlissa got into the altercation with her, then that's when she quit, and then like most of the staff quit, and then that's why it kind of like downward spiraled.
So you think it would have lasted if it wasn't for that?
Yeah.
And do you think it was actually profitable enough that it was worth him having it consistently going like that, or?
I mean, it was open for some months, so we were getting it started. A business that you start at first it's like it's a work in progress. But that's why me and her were putting in the work to work there, because it's a work in progress when you first start a business.
Yeah.
You can't just automatically think the first month you're going to make $1 million.
And obviously your goal is to have employees who are handling most parts of it. But
we did have a staff, but it was like some days it made more sense for us to just work there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't mad about it. I was in there just, around. It was summer vacation. It was cool. Like, whatever. Like, it wasn't like it was the biggest deal. Being cashier isn't the hardest job in the world.
But there's like one screenshot that I always have seen go viral, or went viral back then, that was just like you working at the register looking hella stressed out, and it
did get stressful because it was summer vacation, so there was lines out the door, and it's Blues restaurant, so they want to come and see what's going on,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I think that we did the best that we could, but at a certain point there has to be some type of level of respect, and I don't think that's what it was missing,
right?
So
yeah, because like he has part of the puzzle in his brain, which is the ability to bring people in and get them to believe in his dreams and get them to work on his behalf and stuff. But part of that, if you want it to work in the long run, is that you also have to be willing to accommodate the emotions of these people if you want them to continue to want to
100%
work for
and that's
you
what he
in
lacks.
The long run. Yeah. But it feels like he can get people into position, but then he doesn't do enough to coddle them.
Why am I newly pregnant working at the cash register and you're not coming home for 2 days? That's weird. You know what I'm saying? And then I have to go home and be with your mom. I just worked all day with her. So it's like, oh my God, let's pick one.
Where are you at with his mom right now?
Me and his mom, we're fine. We're cool. She just came and saw my new house.
Okay.
I think I love her I think that we've learned to love each other like at a distance, but like she definitely does help me with the kids, and I would never knock her for that. All the cousins get to hang out with each other, and I'm not on the best of terms with his sister, and I don't know if I want to be. So I'm glad that she can, bring her kids, and because her son, the sister's son, and my son are like this.
Really?
And they're only like 9 months apart. So it, that is awesome to me. I didn't grow up with a lot of family, so having cousins and stuff like that, that's really awesome to me.
Yeah.
So she does that, and she is crazy. She does go online. I see her today, and then tomorrow she's on live saying some crazy shit. But I have just learned to love her from a distance. Like, I don't even care what she's saying on the internet. And if she helps me with the kids, my mom's doesn't live out here anymore. So it's not like I have an extreme amount of help.
Yeah.
So, and she does a good job at helping me. So that's Definitely. All I can ask for.
Do you, your new song is Mamiana.
Yeah.
Where did the inspiration from that come from? Obviously, Tatiana is what it brings to
Yeah,
mind.
so we did that before he left, and it was because kind of how like Barbie was kind of like a spin-off of another song. So then we were like, why don't we do it to Tatiana? Because then it's like you don't really have to ask for anyone's permission because he's right here. You know what I'm saying? And we had the producer for that come through, like speed it up a little bit, and we did it. And that's kind of what it was. And it was just kind of like, this is what I want to talk about. Let's do it. So that's all it was. And then we had it done before he left, but it was kind of just in the vault because he thought he was getting out in July. And then so when he didn't, that's kind of where that came from. And so I was kind of like, yo, bro, we kind of need to do something because it's not making any sense.
And so is your plan long-term to drop music on his channel consistently, or are you thinking about starting your own channel at some point?
I feel like, well, I think that we should start a MILF Music channel. That would probably be the best idea to do. But, you know, MILF Music is kind of our collaboration. It is in my name and all that, but I don't feel right like just being like, hey, you, I'm MILF Music without you.
Okay.
That's weird. And I would never do that to him. So I think that if we started a MILF Music channel, it would be awesome. But since he already had the gas behind his channel, it kind of just made more sense.
Right.
It's hard to just start something up and do something new and he's not here when he's a part of it also. So I think that when he gets out, I think would be the best if we started a new channel with MILF Music and went hard about it. But the new music that I'm putting out and I'm working on, I'm going to ask him his thoughts about it and see what he wants to do. And if he doesn't want any part of it, because it's like he's not here to, you know, be a part of it, then yeah, I would start a new channel.
Did it ever get through to you? Because I feel very fake saying this, but at one point I had written out kind of like a proposal that, and this was like kind of early on with the whole MILF Music thing, but this is after he got locked up, where I was like, I think Lena and Jaidyn should do some kind of like social media collaborative
I'm so
stuff.
sad she's not here.
I was trying to set up
Lena,
like photo
call me.
shoot. Yeah, definitely. I love it. But I was trying to set up like some photo shoots type stuff. Some like, oh, let's get them to go to the club together and we can get paparazzi to take photos of them together.
I would love to hang out.
I gave this proposal to Wack and he told me that he would get it to you and your team, and I never heard anything back.
Oh, no shade to Wack, but I never got it.
Yeah, no, I feel like I sometimes give Wack ideas and then he just forgets about them instantly.
Yeah, no, I never got that. But
I hate letting them behind the curtain right there to see me thinking up that kind of thing. It's supposed to look organic. I'm kind of giving it away right now.
Well, no, I mean, but me and Lena have always, like, since I met her, I was really like, I really thought she was like the cutest thing. Like, I think that she's so cute and I love her so much. Like,
she really likes you a lot too. And I feel like, you know, the mom thing. Like,
yes,
let's normalize being hot young moms.
100%, 100%. There's not that many of us out here.
Yeah.
Some of them do not be hot. No shade, but they do not be hot.
So it's tough to manage.
Yeah, and it really is, and it's hard to keep up with content, and it really is because I've been trying to get into my content back. It's very hard. Sometimes I do not be looking hot in my content, but I'm like, you know, they like that mom shit, you know, so because it's relatable, you know, you got to do stuff, and like my fans love the more relatable in real life time. They want to see that real life time, what's happening now. So if I'm moving, I'm posting that. I might not look the hottest, but hey, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But they want to see that. So I love that they want to see that. But yeah, I wish she was here. You tell her to come now.
We could definitely set something up for sure. Because
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be doing an episode with her and Wack and Wax Girl. R&B.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You should have me come in like, hey, y'all.
Oh, wow. That would be
Interesting to see you guys here.
Ooh, the fifth wheel. Yeah.
No, I think that would be funny because I don't think I've ever met
She's great. R&B.
yeah, but I don't know if I've ever met her.
I mean, we're talking tattoos. She got the massive Wack
Yeah,
tattoo on her back.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I've met her then.
You could never give her back shots without thinking about him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be giving her back shots. So.
A lot of times when I'm a girl, I think about Wack anyway. No tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, he's just kind of always there in my brain.
Ah, sucks.
Yeah, maybe I'm gay. I don't know.
Damn.
Take that, Clubhouse. Okay. I guess. Oh yeah. Okay. I honestly can't remember who, but at one point there was a girl who told us that you were in a throuple with them and Blueface at some point, and that they lived with you. Is this somebody being optimistic or?
It depends on their name. There was
Projecting?
one girl, but I don't think she's ever been here.
I honestly just can't remember who it was, but I remember somebody telling me that.
We did do that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did do that, but it was mad long ago. Like, I'm talking like 2019, 2020.
Do you think that you could handle that kind of relationship? Because I could kind of, if it was the right guy and the right girl, I could imagine you getting what you need emotionally and sexually from
I think that it only didn't work because he was already messing with her. If that's the honest truth. I feel like because I like girls and I don't mind like sometimes me and her going on a date and then like we all go on a date or whatever. Like that's cool, like whatever. But I think that it didn't work because like they were already messing around. Like basically he was cheating on me with her and then it just like was like, oh, we already know about each other, like whatever.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't work.
That's a weird start.
In my opinion, I think that if I was like, I think she's really cute, like, should we do this? I think that would have been better.
Right.
Like if I had the interest in her, because like, but I think that's why it didn't work out. Well, and she also called him a trick on life. So I feel like it was just all like, what's going on?
Yeah, that'll do it.
You know, like, why would you say that?
How do you feel about the current state of female rap? Because it's kind of like, feels like now it's more lit than ever. Like it's just kind of really.
I'm honestly so proud of all the girls. I'm so proud. I've seen, I know that Mariah the Scientist was doing her thing while Young Thug was gone. I think that's really dope. Now that he's out, I hope she still continues to push that. I hope they do like a collab and like go on tour together. I think that would be so fire. And then Lotto is doing her shit right now, and I think that's dope. And her
it's
shows,
like the year of Sexy Red, or really last year too.
Her show and Lotto shows be so far. Like I'd be like, oh my god, she looks so good. Like I'd be loving it. And then even Sexy Red, like she's doing her thing. She's been doing her thing for like the last year or two. But I'm super proud of all the girls. I think that it's awesome that now, like in nowadays, because like back in the day, like it was a men's game, and now that it's like kind of women dominated, I love it. I love it.
It was like, oh yeah. This is what it was. It was this clout chaser. I forget her name. What's her name? Bonnie Lachey. That's who you guys were in the throuple with, right?
No.
She, I think, told us that. Somebody.
Is she?
She's the one who said that, right?
With me?
I think so, right?
No, she was in a throuple with her and what's her name? And him.
Maybe that's what she was talking about.
I have never touched that girl, and I would never touch that girl.
Okay. She's always hollering about
something's wrong with her.
There is?
I think so. Like clinically, like clinically wrong. Like I'm so serious. Like it's actually not funny. Like I think something's clinically wrong with her.
Oh, okay.
Like what? She also, you know what that weird bitch said? She said that she came to one of my San Diego hostings and said that she took the mic from me and everything. And I said, bitch, we never saw you. I performed and everything. The security walked us in and out. We performed. We never saw her.
Wow.
And she took a video, and mind you, she was like in a slick bun and some black clothes. We would have never known it was her.
I'd be a ninja.
Yeah, like I don't know, but I've never touched her, and I would never touch her.
Oh, okay.
Something's wrong with her.
So the girl that you guys were in the throuple with is not somebody that we would know necessarily?
Literally, no.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm like, she came on here. Like, I couldn't believe that. Like, that's why I was so confused.
I didn't do the interview. It was a Sharp interview from a while back. I think. I don't know. Kind of confusing now.
Oh, I can see that.
You a Sharp fan?
I don't know if I've ever met him. Maybe once or twice, but I don't think he's ever interviewed us.
No.
I think only you have.
Yeah, but he did one with Krishan and Blueface where she got carried out by security.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Pretty historic, yeah.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah, she kicked the TV.
Is he still here or something?
No.
Oh.
Some shit happened.
Yeah. That seems about right too. That seems about right too.
Yeah, he's sweating in his apartment on stream probably right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah. How did you what was your opinion on Blueface when he dissed Soulja Boy and NLE Choppa on the Barbie remix? Did that feel like he was kind of dragging you into his turmoil?
That's a good question.
Did he use that platform in a way that you weren't 100%?
I think he dissed a couple people.
Yeah.
You know what? The whole Soulja Boy and Blue thing, I don't know. I didn't really understand what was going on the whole time. So I just kind of was like, whatever.
Soulja Boy is one of the easiest people to beef with. Almost
I mean,
everybody
granted,
has
because
done
he
it.
like stays on, Instagram and stuff. But I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So I don't understand the beef. So I kind of just stayed out of it.
Okay.
I think that, a song to do it to be, I mean, it didn't do nothing for me except boost my song.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have nothing to do with the drama.
Okay.
So, I mean, I've never met Soulja. I don't know anything about that. So, hey, if he wanted to use it as a chance to like take a dig, it's not. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm sorry to everybody, but I don't know what's going on. like what? Like, I don't know.
Definitely. So, okay, where do you feel like you're at in terms of like what you want to accomplish over the next few months or years? Are you like full steam ahead with the OnlyFans and the music and everything? Like, is your team that you have who are helping with OnlyFans, are they helping with everything? Are you?
So I feel like I have like designated people for certain things, and I just my OnlyFans, I really just want to keep pushing like exclusive stuff. And if that's what it is, and it's like we're pushing stuff that's not going on my Instagram, let's do that. Because this agency, it's not a nudity type of thing, but it is going to be stuff that you're not going to see on my Instagram 100%. Like 1,000%, there's going to be stuff on there that you're not going to see. And I'm all for it. But OnlyFans is like, it's for now. Like we're going to see the longevity of it. If it continues to be what it is, then I'll keep at it. But as far as like music, I'm working on some stuff. I'm still kind of like reluctant because it's like I don't have that ear with me when I'm in the studio. And when he calls, it's kind of like randomly at times. But I do miss his ear. So it's hard for me to want to push it, and he's not here.
I respect his ear, and obviously he's got something special about his ability to recognize talent and stuff, but there's a lot of writers out there.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, I guess unless he told me that he didn't want to be an ear for me, then I probably wouldn't go with somebody else to listen for me. Like I would want his opinion. I do want his opinion. And it's like, if I'm, putting my all into it, I want his opinion. I don't want to just go to some random person and be like, hey, is this cool?
Yeah.
Like, and I especially don't want to step on his toes because it's like he paved that path for me to like do music and stuff. I was like, I'm not stupid to that, so I want him to feel like that I'm still wanting his ear on it. But I'm going to keep working at it. And if it's like he's cool with it or he doesn't want to work with me anymore or something like that, then we'll work from there. But I do have a couple things in my thought that I'm kind of like, I am itching to post. So I do want to do that.
Definitely. Well, I'm excited to see where it goes from here. And I think you're going to take over. I would love to see you just continue to dominate to the point where like musically they're forced to put you in the category with all the other girls who are doing their thing. I could see it.
Can you?
Okay. Kind of, yeah. I mean, I feel like you've made great strides, even though you've only put out a handful of records.
Yeah, MTV posted me the other day. See? And I was kind of like, hey, what? Yeah, they posted me as upcoming artist. Right. And I was like, what the
The weird thing about it, though, is that it feels like in this world of Zeus and, Shade Room and all this type of audience, these are a lot of, Black women who basically want to see the male be painted as the villain.
Well, I'm mixed, right?
But I know, but I feel like that's part of the problem is that you don't want to be the victim. You're not.
No, I'm not the victim.
Would
piss me off.
But that's like the attitude of a lot of these chicks who exist in this world is that they want like a big bad man, and then they want the girl who can escape from him and be successful. But you're not willing to give in to that bullshit narrative.
No,
right?
I mean because it's not that. It's not that. Like it's not like he's holding me at gunpoint, being crazy. Like absolutely not. Like it's never that. Like I think that it had to take a little bit of time for me to like heal a little bit, and at the expense of like he was gone, and that's the that part. And I wish that was not the case because my kids miss him a lot. So I wish that was not the case, but mama had to heal. So I'm glad that now that I feel like I can stand on my 10 toes now. I feel like what I want to do is I'm proud to say it, and I can stand on it. Like, so
we love the growth.
Thank you.
Jaidyn Alexis, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Everybody go turn all her music up, Instagram,
My
etc.
OnlyFans.
And the OnlyFans, of course. Uh
All right, y'all. So, I mean, overall, I think it was a great interview, okay? Um she's very articulate, she spoke very well, okay? And she definitely kind of gave us a kind of a gist of how she kind of felt about certain things, okay? So hey, it was good to see her kind of, come out of her shell, because it do be seeming like, with past interviews with her and Blueface, um, she was kind of holding back a little bit. Like she didn't want to, you know what I mean? Like he definitely be making these girls have to walk on eggshells, okay? For real. But yeah, I mean, congratulations to her. She's thriving, she's doing her thing. She is, and she's not letting nothing or no one stop her. So hey, I can't knock it. I can't knock it. But I will, however, say that I do feel like she's still low key. I mean, she always gonna, have love for him and stuff like that, which is okay. But I don't know. I don't know if she really being serious or not. Okay, like, because one minute she's saying, "Oh, I'm not interested romantically" and all that stuff, and then now she's like, "Oh, I miss him, my kids miss him," and all. Like, I don't know. Do y'all think she gonna stand on business, or y'all think she gonna be weak in the knees and you know go right back to that man? Okay, because at this point, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let me check the comments real quick, y'all, and then we'll get into the giveaway. Okay, one second here. um let's see. You said if it wasn't for Blue, the hernia would never have been addressed, right? I feel like she would have just let the baby either. Oh, you meant wither away. Yeah, and I still don't trust her parenting. Yeah, exactly. That's true. I believe she wouldn't have done nothing either. Like, it's giving, you just don't care. You don't give a damn about your own kid, and it's crazy. Okay. You said Jaden's a good girl. She has two children by him. He did take care of them. She just wanted to make it work. Yep, and that heifer messed it up, but it didn't work out well. God don't like ugly. That part, I said it. Yep, that part. You know. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with therapy at all. Absolutely nothing. Oh, I think I read that comment already. Sometimes these comments be doubling up. Hold on, let me see. Um, let's see. You said in all reality, Jaden is a very beautiful young lady. Yeah, she is. She is. You know, and Jaden knows that's not Blue's baby. That's why she said it's all effed up. I don't want no parts of that. She knows they lie for a check. That's why Blue dissed, exposed, and called Junior names. That's not his son, child. Mm-mm-mm. At this point, it's no telling. It is no telling. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was neither one of their babies. Okay, child. It is a hot mess of a situation, though. It really is. One second, let me see here. Hey, P Love. Hey, love. Yes, yes. Hit that like, okay. Hey, twitching. Hey, love. You said nobody never told Jaden sometimes you have to love him from a distance. Yep, sleeping with Blue after Krishan, Jaden should be ashamed of herself. She should have left her leftover to nasty. Yeah, that part, Connie. Exactly. For real. Jaden was so transparent in his interview. Yeah, she was. You could see her growth as a woman. Exactly. She is definitely one of the more mature people involved in this you know, circus, okay? For sure. Um, yeah, she's very mature. The chicken head wouldn't have given that answer, right? Yeah, she is. She really is. He said, I think her female partner may be insecure. Oh, with the relationship because Jaden left her before. Oh yeah, to go back to Blue. Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, she sure did. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, or maybe the partner knows the hold Blue has on Jaden. That part. Yeah, that's true. You know, let's see. Said Jaden wants to have fun with girls and turning up, and when the night is over, so is the gay interaction that she likes when she's intoxicated. Is she gonna be the first one Blue smash we child? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you. Okay. For real. Like I don't think she like girls. Like she don't like girls for real. I don't know. You said Snaggle Grinch wouldn't be able to complete a sentence or answer the question at all, right? Yeah, she would say, "What was the question?" Right. Hello. Um, let's see. You said that's right. Don't trust her with your children. That part. Okay, I do not blame her for that at all. Hell, I wouldn't either. She was clearly raised by humans, not animals, right? You said, Gandhi, can I get you in your DM and support? Yeah, of course, love. You sure can. He said it was Jaden blessing when Blue got locked up. Yup. Yup. Sounds like she did lots of growing up without him. Exactly. That part. For real. He said Blue gonna lose his marbles once he see in person that Jaden changed and grew. Exactly. He not gonna know what to do. Once he see that he done lost his control over her. Yeah. He definitely gonna, feel some type of way for sure. For sure. Hey, inspirational. Hey, love. Hey, Cece. Hey, love. Let's see. You said she needs her own, sunglass line. Yeah, that would be dope. She should look into that. You say he has a restaurant now. Also, am I correct? Yes, but she did say that I guess it's a franchise. I thought it was his own you know, his own original restaurant, but I guess it's an actual franchise in LA. So yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But yeah, King of Crabs is crazy. you know? And when Jaden let go, she needs to let go completely. That part. That part. For real. And you say, yeah, she's still including Blue even after all she went through with him. Yep. Let it go. Let it go. Exactly, Aqua. He definitely wants puppets. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, for real. He said, I'm glad she's doing her thing without Blue. I am too. I really hope she maintains it. I just want to see her really happy for real. And I don't think, she's not gonna ever get that happiness with Blueface. It's just not happening. Okay. Dude is too far gone and super stuck in his ways. So, she deserves somebody that's gonna match her energy. Okay. She's loyal, she's smart, she's mindful, very demure. Okay. He said, I really wish the best for her for real. I don't understand why people don't like her, especially. Yeah, Callie, yeah. Right. You know, I don't understand. I don't understand it either at all. He said, "Go, Jaden." Right. Um. Your mama had to heal. Right. Yeah, I'm happy for her too. He said, "Oh, that was nice. TMZ, congrats." Oh yeah, it wasn't TMZ. It was MTV actually. That I think they had made a post about Jaden saying like she was the like some sort. I think they said upcoming female artist or something like that. So yeah, like that's dope. That is super dope. He said, I'm so happy to hear Jaden not lowering her standards, not doing nudity for money. Hope she continues to focus, making her bags and being a good mother. Right, that part, you know, because they was going in on her like on social media, like, oh, she made an OnlyFans. She's, whole time she not even posting the type of content they thought she was posting. Okay. Yes, me too. Me too. I love the growth. Um, he said, I'm glad she's not letting Toothless the dragon phase her. Right. Right. He said, I don't know, it's too early to tell. Right. Right. He said, absolutely, Ganjane. She was way more comfortable in speaking her own thoughts and feelings. Exactly. Exactly. A huge difference. Is she serious? She got his tattoo covered up. Yep, she sure did. Child. Mm-mm-mm. He said, I'm expecting the worst, but hoping for the best. But the fact that she's still sending him ass shots and work with him professionally, I mean, I don't think he's going to take it seriously. Right. Yeah. That's a good point. And she'll be weak and hit it first and let that degenerate sneak around and have him. Right. Yeah. That kind of part of me does feel that way too. You know, honestly. Certified street meat got me crack. I'm weak, right? For real though. Okay. Child, I don't even know why they keep sleeping with that tainted man. Okay. I think she's going to stand on business because she knows what she can do now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You said I think she needs to do the complete opposite of what she's doing because it seems like you got to like physically really show Blue and tell him no means no, just like Diddy no offense. Right. Exactly. You know? And don't nobody want to go behind a piece of trash. A lot of stuff came out since Blue been locked up, especially how unclean Krishan is, right? So now Jaden don't want to sleep with him no more. Child, yeah. I would hope not. Okay. I would hope not. He said that's what I think. It's not Blue or Ronnie's baby. Ooh, child, right. Okay. It's a whole mystery. He said let Bozo have homie the clown. Right. For real. Yeah, Krishan had a motive, and that was to get pregnant. Yep, definitely Blue baby, but baby does look like Ronnie. Yeah, yeah. I definitely feel like that. More so, um, that Junior is more than likely probably he probably is Blue's baby. Okay, I'm not like, but just with everything coming out, like and just things that have been said in the past when while they was live and stuff like that, it's just like part of me feels like okay, like who's the pappy for real, like not that I too much care because it's like I only care about Junior for real, but still it's just like but then the other half of me is just like yeah, I do feel like it is probably Blueface's baby, unfortunately. Okay. And that would be like that would be crazy if this whole time it was his baby and all this controversy and stuff going on and stuff like child. Okay. But he started it though. Like he was the one that was like, oh, it's scientifically proven, you know. Yet you didn't post not one receipt. Not now receipt, okay? All right, for real. He said, Jaidyn gives me the type that she mirrors Blue's behavior. Rather she realizes it or not. She probably snaps at people. Yeah, to be low-key trying to help her or defend Blue whenever someone. Yeah. Yep. That's true. Is she the type to ask what's the number to 911? Child, right. He said, I don't understand why Jaidyn thinks her female girlfriend is being weird about Blueface when she just says she would still show Blue her ad if he asks. Yeah, that part. Clear. Like I would be asking questions too. Like, so what's up with y'all? Like, or what's up with us? Like, what are we doing? Okay, for real. He said, but then again, Callie was defending Gretchen for saying the N-word. Oh yeah, right. Blue's whole family is just weird. Yeah, they're not far fetched from Rock's family. Yeah, that part. They all unhinged, honey. All of them. They all need to seek therapy. Okay. Like for real. He said even if she was getting naked or doing things on OnlyFans, that's her business, right? She's a grown woman. It's not like she putting stuff out in open like Rock. Yeah, on social media. Right, right. You know, I mean, hey, she grown. She grown, but it's just like I did see a lot of like, Krishan fans like saying, "Oh, she made an OnlyFans. She's she's trifling. She dirty. She did like all this. Like, girl, please, okay." He said, "Pastor to Pappy, not the pastor, honey." He said, "Toothless somewhere hating on Jaidyn, trying to take Jaidyn's shine." Child, right. You know she be watching that interview. I know she done tuned in, okay? And Jaidyn is going to hump and dump Blue first. He's gonna hump his kids. And she gonna take pics and all while Cristiano slides down the wall crying. Yeah. I have a feeling that you might be right. I said it. Okay. Like for real. He said Blue wasn't lying. It is scientifically proven by the DVC that he is not the father. Yeah, well, I mean, can we see the receipt then? Okay. I mean, he was on the interview talking about, oh, I'll show it for 100K or something to show somebody the results. Or, y'all don't know what I'm talking about? He said something like that, and I'm just like, boy, if you don't just post a damn receipt so you can shut everybody up, okay? Like this could have been settled, okay? And she made an OnlyFans. Meanwhile, Rock is getting chased down in a rundown mall. Right, I'll take OnlyFans. I'm weak. He said she always too thin. Sagantana's lives in there. I'm weak. Probably is. Probably is. I would not be surprised. You'd be surprised who be in them bushes, okay? For real. I hope she don't slide down overall. As she's going to leave her ish stain. Not the ish stain. When she do. You play too much. Oh my gosh. I'm so weak. Oh, but yeah. So I just wanted to watch that interview with y'all real quick, okay? So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I guess we shall see what happens. Hopefully, like I said, that I hope she stands on business because I really don't like how he's been doing this girl. Like he just he's just embarrassing. Okay. And I feel like she just deserves so much better. She do. She do, but definitely gonna be an uphill battle for her because she's definitely still holding on to the history, more than anything else. Okay, and yeah, all right. So we shall see what happens. Okay, but hey, congratulations to her. She doing her thing. Can't knock it. You can't knock it. All right. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. Okay. So y'all, moving right along, let's go ahead and get into this little giveaway. Okay. Let's see, what shall we start with? I got a couple little things that we're gonna get into. I'm trying to like, make it a little fun, okay? Um, so I guess we'll start with also y'all remember to be Cash App ready, okay? I that Make sure your Cash App is ready, okay? And make sure when I ask you if you do win or if you're the first person to answer it correctly or get the right answer, just make sure that it's spelled correctly. I don't want to be sending it to the wrong person, okay? Um, but yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's see. All right. So, okay, so we're going to do this first, okay? So, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100, okay? And this one is worth $20, okay? This one is worth $20. So, go ahead and comment what number y'all think I could be thinking of, okay? And the first person to comment the number, the correct number, wins, okay? Nope, not 13, not 70, not 27. Nope, not 88. Nope, not 11. Keep going, y'all. Not 45. And nope, not 87. Nope, nope, nope. Not 69. Not 18. Nope. Oh, oh, oh. We got a winner. Twitching with heavy. Yes, 55 is the number. Okay. Congratulations, girls. So go ahead and comment your Cash App, okay? Comment your Cash App so I can send it to you. Let me get it prepared here. All right. Here we go. Right. Congratulations, girl. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. We have a winner. I'm just waiting for you to post your Cash App so I could send it to you, okay? Okay, I see it right here. There we go. All right, Tamika 87. Let me make sure I spelled it right. Okay, I think this is it. All right, so I just sent it. Let me know if you got it, okay? It says you have to complete the payment, okay? So let me know if you got it, okay? You got it? Okay. All right, cool. Perfect. All right. Congratulations, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right, y'all. Now let's go ahead and do something else. What shall we do next? Um, okay. Let's do a little trivia question. Okay. And this one is gonna be for $10. All right. 1 second, y'all. Let's see. One second. Okay, so this question is gonna like basically it's gonna be like some like 420 trivia. Okay. Um, so the question is, okay, which artist, okay, launched a digital media business in 2015 named Mary Jane? Okay. Comment y'all's guess. The first person to get it wins, okay? Oh, yep, it is Snoop Dogg, beloved. Yes, yes, you are the winner. You are the winner, beloved. Okay, so go ahead and comment your Cash App, all right? Congratulations. Yes, yes, yes. He said Dr. J. Hope it's Snoop Dogg, yeah, dog. Yes, it is, in fact, Snoop Dogg, okay? Snoop Deal Double Jizzle. All right. Oh, you got your Cash App? Okay, let me send it to you here. 1 second. All right. 1982. Okay. I think this is you. Okay. All right, girl. I just sent it to you. So let me know if you got it, okay? Just wait a second. I feel like my screen not festive enough. Let me put my little picture up here. You got it? Okay. Congratulations, love. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. 1 second, y'all. Okay. So here's another question, okay? This one is also worth 10. All right. 1 second. Let me go back up here. Okay. So the question is, who was the first Black American to record commercially? Okay. And by record, I mean music. Oh, you're welcome, love. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. So I really wanted to do something nice for y'all, okay? No, it's not Prince. No, it's not Michael Jackson. No, it's not Easy E. He said this is fun, a little cheap for Christmas. Yeah. It's the season of giving. I should know this. Not James. No, it's not James Brown. Yes, George Johnson. That is the correct answer. Yep. Congratulations, Tara. Send me your Cash App, love, so I can send it to you, okay? George W. Johnson. That is correct. Congratulations. He said, repeat the question. Yes, he was the first ever Black artist to record commercially. Yes. Back in like the late 1800s. Oh, I see you right here. Bang Bang 7. Okay. 1 second. Let me get that to you. Bang Bang 7. Yep, I think that's you. Okay. All right, sis. I just sent it to you, so you gotta accept the payment. I think it says you have to complete it. So let me know if you got it, okay? Just wait a second. Let's see. Oh, okay, okay, you got it? Okay, cool. Cool. Congratulations. Good job. Yes. All right, y'all. Now, what are we gonna do next? Okay, I know what we're gonna do next. Let's play person, place, or thing, okay? So let me think of something or someone. 1 second. Um, no, that would be too easy. I gotta make it a little bit challenging. um, hmm. Okay, I got it. No, 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 no. Hold on. um, okay. No, 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 no. I can't do her either. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I got it. All right, y'all. So I'm thinking of a person. Okay. The first clue I'm gonna give y'all is it is a female. Okay. You said Krishan equals a thing. Oh my gosh, I'm weak. Ciao. That is your first hint, okay? Um, if nobody guesses it in like the next couple of minutes, I'm gonna give y'all another hint, okay? Let's see. No, not Diana Ross. This one's gonna be worth 20, by the way. $20. Um, No, not Wendy. No, not Beyonce. Not Aaliyah. Oops. No, not Whitney Houston. No, not Little Kim. Sexy Red. No, not Sexy Red. Not Stanky Red. Not Remy Ma. No, not Mariah Carey. Nope, not Megan. I didn't disclose that yet. But I'm gonna give y'all, all I said was that it's a female, but I'm gonna give y'all another hint here pretty soon because nobody has guessed it yet. Yeah, no, not Cardi. No, not Jaidyn Alexis. um, no, not Michelle. Okay, so let me give y'all another hint, okay? Um, Dang, I feel like that's gonna give it away. Okay. I'm gonna say, okay, so the next hint is she is a singer. She's a singer, okay? So she's a female and she's a singer. She's a female singer. No, not Coco. Yeah, not Mary J. No, not Faith. Not Ariana. No, not Ashanti. No, not Whitney. No, not Britney Spears. Although I love her. Love me some Britney. No, not Janelle. Not Queen. No, not SZA, not Erica. No, not Halle. Halle Bailey. No, not Jill Scott. Okay, so let me give y'all another hint, okay? She's not black, okay? She's not black. No, not Katy Perry, although I love her too. We got a winner. It is Adele. Yep. It was Adele. That was the person I was thinking of. Yep. Shout out to Chanel. Congratulations, love. Yep, that is the person. So go ahead and post your Cash App, okay? So I can send you your $20, okay? Yes, yes. I didn't think anybody was I was trying to make it hard. Hold on, let me go to, let's see. The Chanel 411. Okay. 1 second. No. Let me make sure I spelled it right. Okay. Okay. There we go. I just sent it to you. So let me know if you got it, okay? Yes, I love her too. Love, love, love Adele. Yes, yes. She's like so talented. I love that girl. You got it? Okay, cool. You're welcome, love. Congratulations once again, okay? All right, y'all. Now we might do another round of person placer thing. But let's go ahead and get to another trivia question. All right, 420 trivia. Um let's see. Okay. Hmm. All right, y'all. So here is the question. Okay. So there is this like fair called the Cannabis Cup, okay? Actually been there. They had one in Vegas a couple years back. It was so dope. Like everybody was like, you know, blowing. It was so cool. But anyways, the Cannabis Cup, all right? What European city was the Cannabis Cup founded in, okay? Which European city was it founded in? I'm gonna give y'all a minute to answer. Okay. Yes, yes, it was in Amsterdam, but I think you didn't you win already? I think you won already. So yeah, I think the next person was inspirational. Okay. So inspirational, go ahead and send me your Cash App, okay? Send me your Cash App. Yes, that is the answer. You said I'm the GOAT. Right. You want it, girl. Yeah, I'm just trying to get as much people a chance to win as possible. Okay, let me send it to you 1 second here. Let me make sure I'm spelling it right. Okay. All right, I just sent it to you, so let me know if you got it, okay? Okay, you got it? Oh yeah, you're welcome. No problem, love. All right. So there is that, okay? Now, um okay. So here is another question, okay? Here we go. Who is my favorite R&B artist of all time, y'all? Oh, Aqua got it. Aqua, congratulations. Send me your Cash App, love. Yes, Aaliyah, that is my girl. Oh, I love Aaliyah. My all-time favorite R&B artist for sure. She just brought something so unique, like in the 90s, like she just brought something so unique to the game. And it's just like even as a kid, like all her songs were just I just I just loved her so much. Like for real. Um oh, okay, I see it right here. Okay, let me send that. Let me make sure I spelled it right. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay, I just sent it, so let me know if you got it, okay? Yes, that part. Gone but never forgotten, okay? Her legacy for sure still lives on, okay? Yes, definitely gone way too soon. For real, for real. But yeah, if she was still like alive, I'm telling you, she be killing the game, okay? Like for real. You got it? Okay, cool. Yes. You're welcome. No problem. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, y'all. Um, let's see. What should we do next? Okay. I got another question for y'all. Okay. Who is my second favorite artist? Okay. This might be a little bit easy, but I want to see if y'all could guess it because I told y'all my first one, but no, not Adele. She's up there though. Definitely probably in my top five. No, not Whitney. I love her too. Ooh, Mary J. I love her too, but no, not Mary J. No, not Cardi. No, not Mariah. Yeah, I like Cardi too. I do. No, not SZA. Oh, I love her too. Love me some SZA. No, not Lizzo. Not Erica. She probably up there in my top five too. Love me some Erica Badu. No, not Coco. Oh my God, now she said Krishan right. You funny. Ciao. Yes, I love Missy, but no, she's not my second. No, not Sade. No, not Christina. I love her too. All these artists is fire. Yes, love Lauryn Hill, but no, no, not Anita Baker. It's this one artist. It's this one artist, okay? That's definitely my second. Okay. No, not Selena. Um, no, not Lauren, not Erica. No, not Usher. Okay. I'll give y'all a hint. It is a girl. It's a female. It's a female. No, not Keisha Cole. Definitely not Nicki. No shade, but no, yeah, it's not Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I'm not a Barb, sorry. But I do like her some of her music though. I do. No, not Monica. Um, no, not Omarion. I love him too. I love Brandy, but no. Oh, I like Dej Loaf too, but no, not Dej Loaf. No, not Chris Brown. It's a female. I just threw a little hint in there for y'all. No, not Jill Scott. Love her too. But no. I'm surprised y'all ain't named her yet. I'm like, I know somebody finna say it. I feel it. I feel it. It's a female artist. Yes, Rihanna. That is the answer. That is the correct answer. Ding ding ding. Yes, it is Rihanna. Congratulations, Black Orchid. Send me your Cash App, girl. Oh, I like Lady Gaga too. I see y'all comments. Yes, I love Lady Gaga. Celine Dion, she's dope too. I'm telling you, I be listening to everything, child. But no, Rihanna was up there with Aaliyah for sure. I love Rihanna. Like I really do. I really, really do. Yes, that is my girl. That is my girl, Riri. Okay, cool. Let me send it right now. One second. Okay. All right, so I just sent it. Let me know if you got it, okay? One second. Oop, it said you reached the maximum number of payments you could send. What? There's a maximum? Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. Oh. Tap a minutes on account and settings. Let me see if I could do something in my settings. Hold on, okay? Sorry, y'all. I didn't know it was even a maximum to send. Like what? Hold on, it's saying to go to my settings. Limits. How's it? Send. That's weird. Definitely didn't reach my limit. So hold on, let me try it again. 1 second. That's like what? Let me see here. Sorry, girl. I don't know what's going on here. It says this payment couldn't be completed. You reached the maximum number of payments you could send at this time. Maximum number of payments. Can be showing this by verifying it. Well, my account is definitely verified, so well, apparently I done reached my maximum to send. Okay. So Black Orchid, I'm gonna take your Cash App. Let me write it down. Okay, and I'm gonna try it again in the morning because I don't know what they talking about. Like I said, it's my first time doing this, but yeah, I got your Cash App. So sorry, love. I'm gonna try to send it to you tomorrow, okay? Cause child Cash App is tripping right now, okay? Um, I would ask if you have Apple Pay, but I don't think you do. But I'm gonna send you a screenshot of what I'm talking about, okay? Because yeah, they said I reached my limit to send, so I mean, I don't know how or why. But nonetheless, congratulations, girl. Okay, and I got you. All right. um, let's see. You said I think because it's back to back. Oh, transactions probably to prevent fraud. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what I was reading too. I think that is what it is to make sure that it's me or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I was reading that in this article. So that's actually probably exactly what it is. Um, but no, Black Orchid, don't even worry about it. I will get it to you, okay? I will definitely get that to you. All right. But yeah, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed our first little giveaway because it's not the last. Okay, we will definitely do this again in the future, as the channel grows and whatnot. But I congratulations to all the winners. Okay, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, okay? All right. But anyways, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's night. All right. Shout out to my Lovebudz, period. Okay. I love y'all so, so much. Thank you so much for pulling up to the show. And like I said, we will be doing movie night tomorrow night because I knew we would probably run a little late today. So don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't. Let me get that link one more time for anybody that may be interested. We will be watching Baddies tomorrow, and right after Baddies, we'll be watching Fried Green Tomatoes, okay? Hold on, let me get that link. Okay, I need to put it in my bio too. Okay. All right, so there is my Discord, okay? Go ahead and join, all right? Go ahead and pull up, watch the movie with us, watch Baddies with us, okay? But yeah, y'all, okay. So I hope y'all have a amazing rest of your weekend, okay? And we will definitely be back on Monday. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hope you guys enjoyed the giveaway. All right. Be safe, stay blessed. Okay. Take care, y'all. Bye.